right, so real quick.
You don't start the stream with whining. Come on.
Well, don't bring attention to it.
So real quick, we'll do a
Everybody look over here. No one cares.
synopsis of the whole shebang. So
Listen
here
up,
we have.
your sis.
Ooh. Give her a drink.
So complete with our map with all its fun doodles on it. So this campaign began here in the town of Red Larch, where the party had been under quarantine for the last 2 weeks because there was a plague nearby, or there was threats of plague. And then there was news of the now famous for the campaign, the missing delegation. So these people that had been apparently coming from the Dwarven lands up in Mirabar, and they were coming down through this area to head towards Waterdeep. And they had gone missing. There was reports of chaotic weather and banditry in abnormal quantities in the area, and the party eventually, for basically lack of anything better to do in the hopes for some coins, set out looking for this missing delegation. Having left Red Larch, they went off on their way and very quickly decided to commit some banditry themselves. A caravan was murdered and taken, and then staged to look like orcs did it.
Very well staged.
And then you guys continued heading this way. You were going off the road, and random other things have happened. But long story short, eventually you guys get to Summit Hall here, this place that's all paladins. Continued morally questionable behavior has continued, but you guys are still doing the right thing, kind of, in some regards. So,
For the most part.
Choice.
Yeah. So Summit Hall is a keep. It is a keep surrounded by farmland. It is a sect of paladins that basically, watch the Desterin Road for banditry, and they fight monsters when they show up, and they just do what, your average collection of paladins of Helm might do. Lady Stormbanner is their leader, and the party has been using her as a contact, and continued their search for this missing delegation, of which they found sporadic evidence as they looked up through the trails here, and eventually finding where this delegation had been attacked. And kind of 4 groups of people have begun to emerge, and they're all seemingly tied to an element. There have been henchmen the party has encountered that have been water-based, air-based, earth-based, and fire-based. Fire being the most prevalent one that they've dealt with, having eventually made their way over to this place. There was druids that were having a big ritual, and it was supposed to rebalance nature, and what it was, in fact, was a strange recruitment ceremony where people were getting burned alive, and it was all sorts of craziness. And that really kind of set off the events that we've been recently dealing with, where the party, in a complete run amok with 4 different pairs of allegiances all over the place, a big shit show up at this Scarlet Moon Hall, it was called, which was burned down and was a pile of smoldering timbers when the party left. One guy had escaped, and they started heading back to Summit Hall because they now had more evidence of what had happened to the delegation, and also had some information to decipher. On their way back, they came to the monastery, the Sacred Stone Monastery, where they were told that there was going to be a fighting tournament happening soon. And they continued down through some very bad weather, very rainy weather, and through this area here, made the river crossing, and eventually back to Summit Hall, where all the farmland was on fire. So much so that the party was like, well, not really much we can do about this right now, and went into the town. It's true. It was acres worth of fire. What are you going to do?
Not much we could do. Not our farm.
So yes, harvest time fires are usually a pretty bad deal. They went into Summit Hall and did some investigating and found that
Burn it.
this whole event, and it had been very hot. This whole event with this hot weather and these wildfires seemed to be set off by some weird guy who came into town and left a weird ball thing behind that popped, and bam, we got bad weather and wildfires. So the party set off with the aid of a dog to hunt him down, which they did, and fought him, his hellhound, and a fire elemental, and learned a great deal about the goings on around here. They learned about the underground temples of the elements, and that these fire people were trying to eventually summon some great thing. The name Vanifer was dropped with a V, Vanifer. Which brings us to recent events where the party left Summit Hall. They had destroyed the fire guy that had escaped and set off the orb in the town of Summit Hall, and returned and was doing some shopping and gearing up, and headed out to a little farm village just outside of Summit Hall. It was called Dumpling Hamlet.
Dumpling.
Which brings us back to
He waited for you to do that.
this.
They better have fucking dumplings in this town. That's all I'm saying.
What a dumb.
So that brought us back to Dumpling Hamlet, where you guys were here,
I don't remember this part.
provisioning yourself, and you were attacked by some of those feathered assholes that you've seen before.
Ah.
And one of them unleashed one of the orbs. They were carrying it in a stone case, and they opened it, and it was a giant freaking windstorm inside. And if you'll pardon me one moment.
Oh god, where'd he go?
Oh, that was
Dumpling.
weird. Yeah, he disappeared completely.
Dumpling.
Let's see here. Books. I need books. Because I believe my
Books,
actual...
I got books. What books you want?
I think my hard copy of Princes of the Apocalypse is at Mictor's.
I ain't got that.
So I'm opening my PDF.
Yeah,
So,
you better open it, PDF.
Pretty damn fast.
Exactly.
So-
Oh.
and what we will be doing in this episode, because this is, we are Mictorless, and
He's in the chat.
oh, he's in the chat.
Blow it all and burn it to the ground.
Ha! The chat of what? The stream or the Discord?
Twitch chat.
Nice.
Yeah, boy. Oh, I'm
So-
gonna go to Twitch.
We have this town, and I just got to read one thing about specifically what's going on with the windstorm, because you guys killed all the turds that came here in combat.
Dumpling.
All right, so this big windstorm has swept itself up here in this town, and you guys saw those air dicks come in. Oh, right, the black lines are still there because so I have to add something into. Here we go. Character. I have to add a character.
Good girl, Sadie.
She's alright.
What's happened?
I'm just trying to get a token set
I thought
up
it froze for
for.
a second. That's all.
No, trying to get a token set up for Mr. Dendron Duskbeard.
That'd be swell. Thanks, buddy.
You can hear the one behind me, right?
Eh?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I turned everybody up wicked loud, anyways.
I can move closer. Oh, the mic's right there. I guess I'm not as far away as I thought.
No, I can hear you fine.
I thought
William.
it was the webcam mic. Distance-wise.
Nope.
All blue.
All right, that's the palest dwarf I can find.
Beauteous.
All right.
Hey, finally we got another dwarf in the party.
Well, we have a dragonborn that sometimes thinks he's a dwarf.
Alright.
Yeah,
He's the next
like,
best thing
You're
if you don't
forgetting
have.
about me.
He's a dwarf that's as close as you can get to as a shad. What are they? Shadow folk people? Shadzar.
Ah, okay.
Gray, pale, no emotions. Fun.
All right, so
I hit you in the face, you're gonna have emotions.
Yes.
All right.
for anybody viewing on Twitch and for Paul, just some other notes.
Please.
There's a cursed item in play. There's that to be known. I'll let you figure that out.
Oh, the soul.
There's also a dog and a bighorn sheep.
I thought it was just that.
I mean,
All
here's
good things.
Koldash. All right, yeah. Do we have a where's Car Ramrod?
How do I make my token smaller?
I've been kind of having him hang out with the dog when I'm not riding him.
Yeah, the bighorn sheep is called Car Ramrod.
Yeah.
We never named the dog, did we?
I don't know. I think he might have stayed in town. That's where he lives.
Aw. I was willing to feed him.
Dog.
All right. So let me just draw a big swirly Magoo
Hey, stop licking the floor.
Oh, she can clean it.
because it was right here.
Then I'll have to clean up.
Whoa. Damn it.
Damn it. Oh,
Ooh, swirly.
Windstorm.
area of effect.
So Paul, any reason why your character would be in some little pissant farm hamlet outside of a paladin's keep?
Yeah, honestly, he is a cleric of the Raven Queen, and his duty mainly is to collect memories from the recently deceased people to send back to his Raven Queen. But he has kind of been like stranded here due to the weird imbalances into the elemental, everything going on. So he's actually just looking for food and a place to stay because he has zero money.
All right. Well, I mean, you can say that you were like, working for food in one of these little crappy buildings in here.
Yeah, he it has medicine skills too, so he could act as a doctor for people who need some healing and the likes.
So feel free to pick a building off of the center of town and be like, you were in there working for food. And a big windstorm just all of a sudden kicked up after you heard a ruckus outside because people were fighting. And you come outside to see that this little place that you've been at for a day or two called Dumpling Hamlet.
Love it.
Dumpling!
Makes me hungry. That's why I came here.
Dumpling!
What's the dumplings?
I'll tell you right now, if they had dumplings, you better hope they survived this random cyclonic windstorm that was just
Yeah.
Oh, if they
deposited
don't.
into
It's
town.
just,
Windy
it's just a little air
Fire.
good. It's still good. It's still
They
good.
better have dumplings, or
Can I
the
move my-
town
my-
can
my-
be destroyed.
Oh yeah, God. Yeah,
Yep,
no
you should be able
dumplings, we
to.
riot.
I made him controllable by you, my friend.
Mr.
Move.
DM, sir, how do I minimize my token so it's not so obtuse?
I don't draw blue dots on it.
I don't see my dude.
Might have to drag him, drop him.
Ah, there we go. He's tiny now. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing something? I click right past him.
There's a Wolfengog.
There he is.
Are you trying to click on the one that's gold? Or okay, there we go.
Hold on, controlled by. I didn't set it. There we go.
Much
Now he's
better. Thank you.
he belongs to you now.
Like how you can test the ping with your computer.
Okay, there we go.
Is it almost that time? Is it almost that time of the night?
What? Where
Almost
we
that time to hail him.
where we praise him? Yeah, it is. We're gonna start in a cyclone in Dumpling Hamlet. Hail Satan, gentlemen.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Link.
Actually, clink.
Yeah, digital clicks. All right, I gotta window this up. I can't. I've been not looking at you guys' face this whole time, and that's just a tragedy. Hey, there you are.
Oh,
handsome
it's hard
bastard.
shooting rum. It's harder shooting shitty rum.
All right, I don't have to pay attention to an actual chat. We gonna be rolling in Beyond tonight for the most part, I take it, or are you guys gonna be rolling in Roll20?
I'm gonna roll in beyond.
I'm gonna start digital. Might go to real dice if it happens like it did last week.
I guess whatever's easier.
Analog,
Valid.
switch to
Valid.
analog after.
What?
Switch to digital after, that's all.
Although, John, I really hope you don't continue to roll like you did last week.
Yeah. Blackblade is a trained assassin. I mean, Black Fang is a trained assassin. He's, he's made to kill, built to kill.
And apparently a crit machine.
That apparently as well. So, do we have everyone accounted for? I see Raspin. I see Riggs. I see Wolfengog. I see Kuldash. He's just along for the ride. He'll just be big and bullish. Where's I see Zizek and our new friend Dendron. He's off that way. So, let me do one quick thing. Clear my throat on mute is that quick thing. So, bing bong, let's do this. So, big old cyclone right in town. What are you all doing about it? As the corpses of your fallen enemies start flapping around on the ground like so much wind-borne detritus.
Look at that shit.
We're talking powerful winds here. You start seeing shingles peeling back on roofs, and these little fucking Three Pigs houses are probably not going to stand very well to some of their. Depends. We'll see.
Not even the one made of bricks?
Maybe the one made of bricks.
Good. Jeez.
Yeah, I suppose Dendron would step out of the house he was in. I guess just treating someone, maybe like splinter in their hand, whatever a doctor would treat back in the day. Cut the finger off. He'd come out to check. This is quite an odd wind we're having.
It's a Wednesday.
Oh.
Chortle.
Ah,
Ha ha ha.
What? None of y'all Winnie the Pooh fans?
bye.
Come on.
If I step outside, can I tell like the direction or where it might be coming from?
See the big swirly gig drawn on the map?
Well, yeah, I was just making sure my character would,
Yeah. Yeah, you can clearly see that it's like this little micro tornado in here.
Yeah, well, I'll just start moseying my way over there, I guess.
Make me a Constitution saving throw as you move out of the building and into the wind. And the rest of you can make Constitution saving throws as well as some of those shingles and broken pieces of things start flying around.
This is quite a storm!
13.
A what saving throw? I'm sorry.
Constitution.
14.
14 teen.
15.
Digital rolled a 12. The actual dice I threw angrily, a crit.
Get
Of course.
You all take one bludgeoning damage as just like you're all struck by like a pebble or like a tiny clod of earth or
Ouch, my pride.
an airborne spike of wood per se, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I should know, but I don't. Whatever your imagination tells you it is that deals one bludgeoning damage to you.
It was a fucking dumpling! Goddamn dumpling got in my eye!
Dumpling. What would Windy with a chance of dumpling?
1d4 dumpling damage, sir.
Yummy.
Like a dump in the eye.
So you get
And
that
the
guy.
wind seems to be just coming from the spot. Zizek, you're standing like pretty much right on the epicenter of this windstorm.
Fuck this shit!
So what would you all like to do?
Zizek's gonna go grab the corner of this building and try to get out of the fucking epicenter of this storm.
Is there anything left at the epicenter? Like any of the people that set it off or the orb or anything like that?
They've just been pushed unceremoniously across the dirty cobbles of this town square into the corners of the buildings or the edges of the walls and stuff, because it's like radiating outwards in a spiral. So it's just like pushing everything out away from the epicenter.
Is one of those people within 35 feet of me? Could I attempt to get to them?
A corpse? We're talking about a corpse?
Oh, they're all dead. Okay. Yeah, then I'm just going to back out behind a corner then.
Yeah, they're all dead. You guys killed them last session.
Right. I back up behind the tree and I'm going to watch the bodies fly.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I will as well take cover, but I'm gonna use thaumaturgy just to yell to like anybody that can hear. Does anybody know what's going on with this wind?
The dumplings are scattering everywhere! I wanted
Right.
to eat them!
I'll go over
Aye,
there
it's
behind
blowing.
the building.
You see some random dumpling salesman crying and weeping
Oh.
over the loss of his dumpling cart that's been smashed into a wall.
No, that's where I was going!
5-second rule, they're still good.
It's just a little airborne. It's still
Does the
good.
5-second rule count for wind and debris?
Raspin is going to cast.
You may certainly try.
Ability.
You're gonna what now,
There's
Rasmus?
endurance, and he's gonna walk towards the center of the wind.
All right. Druid's doing druid things.
Can anyone disenchant this windstorm?
I'm going to with source to see what I can figure out.
Yeah, I mean, you can still see kind of like not see, but you can sense that there is a like a center to this point.
Is there anything in the center, like?
Just roaring air.
I assume I don't need detect magic to know that there's magic here.
No, you watched it go off. Like I said, the thing he had it in was almost looked like the case that you would carry a single bowling ball in. Obviously, they don't have bowling in Faerun, so
No?
but that was about its size and shape. And it was made of earth or stone or dirt or of some type, and they had to like open it, and it had this almost transparent ball of wind energy in it, and pop goes the devastation orb.
Memoris Alpha 2, where are you? Report!
Can I use my druid craft to see how long this will last? How long this will affect the weather?
Ooh. I'm gonna allow that.
Okay.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Just-
saving.
Not, I mean, saving throw works. Yeah, just do that. 'Cause-
Oh Jesus, a 10.
10. All right. It's difficult to ascertain how long, but you can definitely tell that like it'll be temporary. I mean, if you remember you guys investigated the report of a fiery one of these being set off in Summit Hall proper, which is what caused the high heat in late
So Raspin
autumn.
says this will not last more than 24 hours. We should at least stay inside and batten down the hatches.
the heat wave you guys experienced lasted about a day. You can tell this is gonna not last quite that long, but you can't tell how long.
Okay.
less than a day.
Raspen is satisfied.
Where should we go then?
Did we get the booze? You hear
This is
Zizek
a lot
shout
of
from
wind.
behind the building.
That is why you guys came here. Was
Yeah,
booze.
somebody broke it.
I might be free now if we can find it.
The tavern
Bring
is
it.
right. The tavern. Wolf and Gog is hiding in the corner of the tavern, and Raspin is out near the front door.
I'll make my way to the
There
window.
a window.
Is there a window on our side of the building?
You see there is a window right near you, Riggs, and you look in, and you're able to see that there's like
you
a
got
cook
You got a window
cook
back
or
there, little
something
guy. I'm gonna come there
running
with you.
around.
I'm gonna push open the window.
It doesn't open.
I'm gonna break a window.
No.
No.
All
But
right.
hold on,
Knock
hold
on
on.
the window. Maybe somebody will open it
Raspen
for
can
us.
try the front door if he's by the front door.
Okay, he can knock. I'm gonna go
Knocking on
find
the
a
window.
branch as he's
Hey!
knocking.
Somebody
It's
open
just-
the window for us.
It's just not a window that opens. It's just paned into the wall.
I whip a branch at the window from
No,
just
don't-
off to the
don't
side,
cause
out of view,
destruction, mate.
and holy crap! Look at the wind! It took out that fucking window.
Oh, look at that. Damn windstorm.
You know, I mean, you threw a stick through a window, so that's a thing you did.
I'm going through said
inside
window.
inside that window seems to be like the cooking, like the kitchen area, the cooking kitchen zone.
Alley-oop. Tell me if you find any dumplings, because I'm still hungry.
Do I see any dumplings?
Oh my god.
I'd be quite interested. If you
Roll
found
me a
any-
D100.
Ooh. Let's do
You
this
got a
digitally.
14, there are
'cause-
dumplings.
Not a D12. No.
Roll for dumplings, sir.
Dumplings. Oh, it's a 29.
No, no dumplings.
29. It seems as though the dumplings that were being sold were fresh, and there was fresh dumplings that were going to be made that have now been abandoned. It's just dough and ingredients on the table. You see a number of other food things. There's like an ice box and a pantry. And roll me a perception check. You went in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
you're-
Perception, that's going to be a 15.
15. You notice that there is a young human male cowering under one of the tables.
I look at him.
Roll me a
the
charisma
window-
saving throw.
Oh, shit.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife.
Oh.
This is also a knife.
Okay, I rolled a 11 for a total of 10.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast sleep through the window, but past where Danny is on the little commoner person.
Well, you wouldn't have seen anything happen
Okay,
yet
no, that's fine.
because you just saw him walk in there.
Yep.
So, yeah, Danny, you have a strong. You just hear this just like he's like this debris flying around. He's right there. Why not do it?
Oh, fuck. I thought he was hitting me with something. I didn't think I was going to have to hit him with something. I'm assuming I got to hit him with it.
Yeah, you're overcome with you gotta say you agree. I mean, you wanted to get in here. You know you're taking the casks of ale that you see sitting across the room. So I mean, like,
Just walking through mine.
and you guys looking through the window would not be able to see this person, but you can see Riggs, metal gearing his way across the floor, and you see him pause for a moment.
Is there a doorway around? Like, can I exit the kitchen?
There's a doorway ahead of you on your right.
Okay, I go up to the man and I'm like, "Hey, you need to get out of here!" And I go, "Follow me!" And I pick him up and I'm gonna take him through that doorway. Is there anybody in there?
Well, with a 10 charisma save,
Oh, I'm still planning to do it. I just didn't want to do it in front of people unless if I have the option. If I don't have the option, then I'll stand
Oh,
in.
okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So there is a door. There is a door to your right ahead of you because it would pass into this main server part of the building.
All right, is there? I tell him, "Come with me. We need to get out of here," and I pull him through that door. Is there anybody in that other part of the building?
You barge through, and let's find out. Is there?
Let the gods be in my favor.
You walk into the room, and since we're just as all just theater of mind, I mean, you walk from the kitchen into the tap room, and you see, an aproned guy that you can only assume is the proprietor of this establishment, and he is facing out towards outside, he seems like he's kind of battening down his window as he's slapping up makeshift boarding, and he's got his back to you.
Oh, this is gonna be so fucking hard. Hey, don't try to save the building. Just get out of here. And I point toward the door and try to shout for him to get out. Does he listen?
Riggs, did you find any dumplings? I'm hungry.
Can I hear any of this? Like, I can hear him yelling, right?
Roll me another charisma save as you're trying to stave off doing it like
Could I cast Thaumaturgy
15.
just to
just a what?
make a rumbling effect? It says it's harmless, but I kind of want to give them the impression that the building's shaking and collapsing.
Yeah, you can go for that. Just roll me like a naked d20 to see how well that works. What would you say your save was?
I can't.
15.
15? Yeah. You can't not bite that tasty burger anymore, my friend.
It was a 6.
Oh no, the wind, and my arm goes flying forward, blade first.
So I'm to understand you're trying to play this off like it's an accident.
Oops, stabbing you.
Oh,
You hear a voice in your
no.
head, and you're just like, poor form, you are a fucking coward.
I shut the fuck up. And in the anger, I fucking just cut the dude in half.
That's more like it. And it's accompanied with that typical, explosion of blood, and then it all sucks
Oh,
back
right.
in.
This is a whole scene.
And the soul on the sword, it's like, ah! And, I mean, that does draw the attention of the guy.
How dark is it in there? Can
Aye.
we see this from the window? What's going on?
I would.
He turned
would
into
do it.
another room.
Oh, okay.
I look at the guy. I go, "Aye, he was in on it. Do you see anybody else?"
It's like, that was my cook. It's my
Aye,
boy.
sometimes you can't know people.
I'm so lost.
And he
This
just
was not anticipated.
he runs out of the building in absolute terror and fear. He just runs out. And Raspin, you're right by the front door. You would see this guy burst his door open, screaming about someone got their blood just sucked out.
Aye, if he had run when I told him to, it wouldn't have been an issue.
But you're all able to hear the general commotion, but there's not really any other people around. They seem to have fled, or they're all hiding under tables and shit. So
I grab liquor and I leave. Stuff
Yeah,
in my bag.
here, pass it here. Careful now, don't break it. Get some more rigs, because we came to this shithole just for this stuff.
Yeah,
Is
I
there
get
any
in
food
here.
in
We'll
there?
start a train of it. One of you get here, and I'll just pass it through
I'm
you.
old, though. My old bones can't get up over this windowsill. I'll just boost someone else up there.
Yeah, I'll
I can
start.
fucking chuck it at you.
Anybody
I'll start
watching, I'll
climbing
have you know
through.
that this is a group
get
of
this
players.
strange man that we've just met. Here, you help us get some booze.
Oh, I was
Any-
gonna get some food, but booze is good as well.
Anybody watching, I will say this: this is a group of players that is usually a band of noble heroes, and this is not that.
Dire
Something
time.
like this has only happened once before with a cursed sword. And, well,
So, I mean, Raspin,
There's swords,
this
man,
guy
nice.
ran out like he had just saw the king of all ghosts and ran pell-mell down the road. Bing,
Knock at the
bing.
door.
Just he ran right out of town. He's just
I'll let
off.
him escape. We don't need to murder him.
Raspin, where art thou? We're getting booze.
Are you muted or something, Mark?
No.
Oh well, I'm talking.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay, that's what I do. Nothing.
Are you still in front of the building? We're over by the back through the window.
How much booze do we need? I can turn into a horse.
We need all that we can
Right.
get.
yes, all of it.
I've got
Alright.
a plan for something with it too later that's not just for drinking.
Yeah, you guys are able to steal several casks of whiskey, dreg, and ale.
What is the most top shelf booze I can find in there? Because I'm taking a small bottle for myself. I'm gonna go down for murder. I'm gonna be drunk for it.
There's a,
Find me the highest proof if you can, Riggs.
I
There-
can do.
are you guys? I mean, like, where are you putting all these kegs and casks?
Don't worry about it.
Backpacks.
You're just
bags, anything like that.
Wagon. Is there a shed?
Yeah, we're just gonna get it out of the building that's right next to the storm that's probably gonna destroy it, and
I mean-
then we'll figure it out later.
Don't you have a solution for this problem, there, Mr. Zizek?
Yeah. I got Memoris Alpha too, but I don't know where he is. I yelled out into the town for him to report, but he hasn't shown up yet. He's usually pretty.
What about Rim Tiggleton's gifts?
I was gonna say our druid friend still has bear strength, right? How many kegs can he carry with that?
Yeah.
He's fucking off in
Aye.
front of the building.
All right, let's assume for a second that you guys have successfully grabbed all these kegs, which you have not. But let's assume that you have. What is your plan after that?
I'm curious too.
Roll them out of town,
Wagon.
or get a fucking cart. Go find a. It's chaos. Get some horses in the cart.
Memoris Alpha 2 is going to carry as much of it as he can, and then we're going to get a cart that's right over there behind us.
I think
So-
there's a cart over behind the statue you hid behind.
Yeah, there's a couple carts around.
Yeah, I mean, I forget how to ping in Roll20. How do you ping again?
You just click and hold. Bling.
I mean,
The ramrod.
Oh, neat.
I can carry another 160 pounds.
I can carry 20 more.
All right, so you guys have carts. You have car ramrod. You have a druid that can turn into animals. And you have a lot
Memoris
of
Alpha
kegs
2,
of food.
report immediately!
Are you?
I don't have a token for him. I don't know how to make it a thing. Oh, there he is. He's just square as fuck.
Yeah, well, that's how he's gonna be. He's
Get away
square.
from me.
It's gonna go like look up at Wolfgang with his one eye and he's like expectantly. Just one red
What you
iris
doing there,
eye.
mate? You know I don't like you.
This one's a lot creepier looking than Beta 2.
You're even worse than the one before you.
All right, everybody, roll me athletics checks to see how quickly and amply you can slapdash load up your stolen whiskey. You guys are bootleggers now. Bunch of murdering bootleggers.
As
Hey.
far as
Whatever.
Entrepreneurs. That's what we prefer.
We're more just robbers and smugglers.
All right, Zizek's
And
gonna go
murderers
over
and
here.
thieves.
He's gonna head over here in town.
I
He's
got
gonna
a
go
10.
grab this. He's gonna grab this cart right here,
No.
and he's gonna start pulling the cart over to the kegs and the stuff we pulled out of the window.
-1.
Tell me.
I got a 23 for mine.
You would. You're a dwarf. There's your card.
I got an 18.
And a barbarian.
I
What's
got a
the roll?
10.
I'm a
And,
dwarf
athletics?
too.
and then
You're a scaly looking dwarf.
I'm a dwarf.
I'm,
You guys-
Hi, good to have another one in the fucking
twice
party.
the dwarf
Now we
you'll
outnumber
ever
the
be,
fucking
dwarf.
elves.
19 from Zizek as he runs over and gets one of the carts.
Master Roshi level strength from the old man. I love that. Yeah, and Alpha 2 is doing his thing, loading as well. He's stealing and
Yeah,
loading.
he's loading. He's gonna carry whatever doesn't get loaded, can't fit in the cart, or he might just pull the cart. We'll see. We'll see if we can get it all in the cart.
And then, by which road shall you guys be cheesing it?
The one out of town.
No one said anything about cheese, Sean. Just so you know.
Cheesy leaves.
Somebody say cheese.
Whatever road we didn't come in on, since it looks like there's one road in.
This one goes to Summit Hall. This one goes out to the wilderness, basically.
This one.
Raspen, here's the call of the wild.
Well, we supposed to go back to Summit Hall for some reason. I've forgotten now at this point. What?
No.
Hey, we got a tournament to get to too.
Is that by Summit Hall? I forget even where Dumpling is. I've forgotten this place because it didn't actually have any dumplings, so I've been greatly disappointed. I mean, there were dumplings. One got in my eye, but we didn't actually eat dumplings, so thoroughly disappointed.
Inspiration
I
for
snag him a
dumplings.
raw dumpling.
Zizek, inspiration for dumplings. Dumpling Hamlet is about here. Next to the H on Hall for Summit Hall. We don't need the perimeter around Summit Hall, and no longer are there flames a-burning.
Oh yes, that's right. This place is incredibly close to Summit Hall.
Yes, it is.
You know, I don't always pay a lot of attention because I'm busy figuring things out.
Right,
For
were we coming
myself.
from Summit Hall, or were we going to... I think we were coming from.
We just.
All right,
we
well,
did come from Summit Hall, but where are we going back to now?
Well, you guys had heard word
Burning
that the plague that had you stranded in Red Larch to begin with was responsible because because of some stupid necromancer. And
Yes,
and the paladins were going to send somebody to deal
I
with it.
remember now, everyone.
But you guys told Lady Stormbanner that you'd go take care of it.
The necromancer. Remember the necromancer? Whatever her name was, the one that is dreadfully boring and makes me fall asleep most of the time, unless she's actually saying something useful, which is once every 20 minutes. She said something about the necromancer, and we're gonna go kill the necromancer, right? Right?
Hey, sounds like somebody could use a slaying.
All right, are you guys staying on the road and going all the way down like this and getting to the crossings, or are you going back to your shit bum river crossing you've been using?
That's the one.
Well, where can I do a history check to remember where Lady Sleepy Voice said the necromancer was located?
No roll needed. No, I mean, it was literally just, as far as in-game time, it was like hours ago that she told you this. It's somewhere outside of Red Larch to the south and west.
Fuck, that's right. The necromancer's pretty far away. Well, do we want to ford the river again or take the road now that we have a cart? What do you all think?
Did
Let's
you
take
say
a vote. Let's
necromancer?
make this a democracy.
Hey, whatever gets us to the tournament on time, that's my vote.
I myself am not a huge fan of necromancers. They are a blasphemy and a shun to the Raven Queen herself.
It can be
so we
alright
should stay
sometimes.
off the road since we keep killing everyone
All right.
on our way.
Tell you what, you guys can figure out, you can look at the map here, figure out a plan. I gotta go check on Zakido. She's hanging out. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, smoke a butt, super fast. I'm not even gonna shut off my shiz here. I'm just gonna put my headphones down. So take whatever breaks you need, and I'll be right back in 5 minutes, and we'll go from there.
Hey, Billy, you make a good point, though. But the one time that we did let somebody live, they burned down the town we were headed to.
Well, we just let somebody
Fade
else live
away.
too, but whatever.
That's true. Hopefully they won't burn down the next town. Oh wait, you're talking about the
Not
guy that
later.
ran out when I. Yeah, hopefully that
you
doesn't
ran
come
out
back to
with your
bite us.
Sword murdered. You didn't just
Alright,
kill him, you
let's-
stole his soul. It's a bit much.
I
I'm gonna be
didn't
back
mean
with a cup
to.
of
The
coffee.
sword wanted to.
Did I
Hopefully the
do
bounty's not
that?
too high. Alright, I shall return.
Yep. Ow! Fucking asshole!
That's what I'm doing. Let's see here. And one other thing I gotta look for. Anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Word.
Just got another cup of coffee.
Nice. Humbug. I say nay to this. All right. So there's that as well. Fun. And let me. So, what's good with y'all?
Not much.
How's the beagle pupper?
Oh, so annoying. So much energy. He's not like a loud beagle, surprisingly enough, but God, so much energy.
I'm due to get a pupper in 2 weeks.
Do you have to travel across the country for it this time, or?
Nope. Don't have to. I have to travel to Hooksett for it this time.
It's a lot less of a journey.
Considerably.
What are you doing for work now, Paul?
I work in it's CDC packaging, so I build gigantic shipping crates. I build like the panels and I stack them all up on a thing and I ship them off.
Right. That's right. You're talking about that at Jake's house during a Trollers episode.
Yeah, they're getting a new plywood saw though, and we're just trying to get that thing set up, but it's a fucking monster. It's massive, so I'm gonna be running that after. But it's like a beam
That's
saw.
funny that you. It's funny that you're doing pallets because you used to do all the pallet craft, like the benches and other shit that you used to make.
Right. Yeah, no, it's not really pallets, it's like gigantic, like think of the wooden shipping crate from Christmas Story, you know, like the one that the leg comes in,
Oh,
but like
gotcha.
fucking massive, like 120 inches by 100, you know what I'm saying? Like huge.
You do it for the CDC though.
CDC packaging, not CDC the
Oh, Center
yeah.
Disease Control. is
Right,
what
no
it's
shit.
called.
What a
Are you
fucking stupid.
Holy fuck, dude! Are you
Business
shipping
has
the,
been a
the
booming.
vaccine around?
Right. No, we do it for it's like a lot of military and medical equipment though, but I don't know. Yeah, CDC packaging. That's just what they called it.
Yep. Although I gotta say, I want to finish Trollers. I've been trying to. Been trying so long.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Where's my fadeaway point? And some slack on my headphones. Almost knocked an owl bear off my desk just now.
I just sticky keyed myself. I had to shut it off.
Okay, I can hang back before I fade away. I can hang back before I fade away. Today, when the sky's so gray.
So yeah, you guys are crazy. Hell, I'm glad I made like a totally neutral character. It's fine.
That was probably not something that they would have done, not, barring the cursed sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like murder hobos necessarily. We're just very questionable, and we are completely self-serving. So
Get your-
we're not evil by any means, but I guess Riggs might be now. I don't know.
Getting there, yeah. I don't have remove curse, so I think it's a higher level spell.
Yeah, that sword is. I'm not even sure you could fix that with a remove curse. That sword is. I'll just say that sword's mighty powerful. Maybe more powerful than all of us.
It's a
From
thing.
what we can gather.
Oh, I could pair remove curse. I could try it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it would work.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Car horns?
Yeah, I could always try that at some point.
Where's the car horn coming from?
I mean, if it becomes an inter-party problem, then we're definitely gonna have to do something about it. You know?
Oh yeah, I could always just offer it up. Like I don't give a shit either way.
Yeah, as long as it never like interferes directly with our party, I don't think any of us are gonna have an issue, unless it's like some NPC we start to care about as a collective group, or you know what I mean, or like directly interferes with us accomplishing something that we're really trying to do.
Right. But isn't that like the perfect time for like the DM trap? You like let it percolate for a while, and then when it's really important, whip.
I don't know, dude. Why are you saying it in front of the DM, bruh?
Oh, he's
Give
got a
him the news.
brain.
Yeah, it's quite a spectacle when he kills someone with it.
Yeah, I heard.
There is a burst of blood. It vacuums itself back into the sword like an explosion. And then the body turns all dusty and mummified and like crumbles off the blade. And
wow.
Ve Victus.
Ve Victus, indeed. And then the soul is left standing there impaled, or floating there impaled on the blade, then it also gets consumed by the blade.
I got it
don't-
under control.
What do
I
you
don't
think?
really think I would like that sword. Like my character probably would not like that sword.
I deal it.
Ve Victus. Oh, yes. And it's a, potentially recognizable meta outside of game.
Oh yeah.
Wave-bladed, skull-hilted sword that calls itself the Soul Reaver. So
Yes.
we're just waiting on the duo.
Yep.
Yeah, Billy cuts out a little bit for me when he's talking, but it's only like occasionally. It's a little weird. I don't know if it's distance from microphone.
Might be.
That's not what I want.
Data, image, JPEG.
I really do not know how to Discord very well.
Oh, I mean, we've all adapted, man. Even,
Oh, I know. I just haven't used it.
Even me, for fuck's sake, dude. I was in the same boat where I was like, fuck going digital.
No,
Like I said, I just haven't used it at all. That's all. This is like the second time I've used Discord.
it's a Discord and Roll20 and all this shit, and Mark is Twitch streaming this, and
I'm just like trying to figure out how to look at these messages. Like that's how.
click on that.
I've got a Discord update. I'm gonna hit that while we wait for Groovy Dude and Bill to show back up. I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
No, and I played Soul Reaver. Yeah, I know what the sword looks like.
Oh yeah. But yeah. So this is this is just what we jumped in on not too long ago. This is episode 12 of this.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always a little hard to jump in after the fact, but do what I can.
It's all right. This was an impromptu campaign to begin with, where we just
Was.
literally rolled out stats at the table, just because you and Richie weren't the controllers. So
Right.
But so it's basically you guys just also discovered, kind of about some of the cults, because I'm gonna just call them what they are now. You get the air cultist, earth cultist, fire cultist, water cultist.
Air Nomads, Fire Nation.
Yeah. The Desserin Valley was peaceful until the fire cult attacked.
Fucking bastards.
And you've gotten now more than one piece of different entrances to an underground complex of some type that's built under the hills. Riggs has the map there, and then you guys also learned after you took out the lone fire guide about the entrance to the temple that was under the ruins of the place that burned down. Bueller.
I am still here.
People phasing in. They're phasing in.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just eating and smoking.
I'm just waiting for the other two before I start role playing.
Hey, what the heck happened to them? They get lost in the woods?
Right.
Feeding barn cats or something.
Look at this tiny, very teeny tiny fight stick.
Oh yeah, that's what that is.
For the Street Fighter player on the go.
Yeah, literally pocket sized, and it's actually like, I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Yes.
Those are actually like responsive, and actually pretty good. And it's like got these little rubber pads on the bottom, and it has like enough heft that if I put it on like a surface, it stays, and I could like I could go ham on this.
Oh shit.
Put your microphone near the controller so we can hear you click out some guile combos right now.
Oh, dude.
Click.
I don't have guile combos, not really.
I don't know. I just want to hear it click in real time, actually doing its job, not just being
All right,
spammed.
let's give this a shot. I'm gonna have to put it on voice activity though, and see if that activates, because I do push to talk and I can't multitask that much. Oh, that sounded like Zizek right there. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear this thing going?
Oh yeah.
Listen to it rip. Hums like a hummingbird, kid. I hear William yelling at the dog.
Yeah, Sean, I give you an invite to Lenny's new face roll server. Did you get that by any chance, Sean?
I'm looking. I don't see anything. No. Maybe resend.
I could have sworn I sent you one. Hold on.
Sorry, we're back. Sorry.
Jesus.
What's that?
Yeah, I got a pair of pliers. I can fix it in like an hour.
Oh.
Bam.
It
Here we
just
go.
needs to be twisted. It just
Yeah.
doesn't quite work.
You're not like I know you're not the biggest fighting game guy, but
I'm not.
it's still antics. It's still going to be part of probably our collaborative gaming endeavors that we're kind of moving forward on. And
Oh, face roll is classic. It
yeah,
is.
it's a classic old time. If nothing else, it's entertaining to observe, right?
Hey, I mean, if we're broadcasting it, I would gladly like fight orate that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And it is good practice for us too to get better at the casting and like commentary part too. So it's not
Yeah.
like watch it and try to comment on who you're gonna think is winning and why. they're
Blanca coming in with a low shot here. That's amazing. Jumping up and using a lightning rolling ball coming down. That's fantastic work here from Blanca tonight.
Hey man, don't talking tactics. If it was Magic, you'd be like, this is interesting because he's using this card.
Well, I mean, there's the new Magic Street Fighter cards, so
I want them.
it's ridiculous.
They're
And I mean,
wicked
Sean, if
broken.
you actually learn, the like the moves and some of the stuff, like what a cross up is, what a super is, like you can do perfectly fine commentary. You can be the commentator. You can have Nikki be the judge again because she was always good at that. We're gonna bring the ticket system back. Everything. It's gonna be just like the old days.
All right, people
No,
need to
not the
donate.
ticket, not
People
the
need to
ticket
donate
system,
so
no.
they can give me a tuxedo.
No.
Arthritis.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the like swap your place in the tournament bracket ticket.
Right.
We're just gonna do like the who was the classiest, who was the
well,
saltiest.
that's just awards.
Yeah. So nothing that's gonna actually interfere with the tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful Plastow, New Hampshire.
I'm not getting that salty award again.
You've been less salty these days.
I know.
I better watch out.
All right.
The salty one.
I think I
So-
got it one time.
Did you guys decide if you were taking the established road or the kind of your made up road?
We decided nothing.
Rasputin druids don't take roads.
We all kind of took a break when you took a break, so I guess I'll jump back into character. Is Paul back?
Oh yeah, I've been here for a while.
Oh.
My camera's not working on Discord for some reason. It works on Roll20, but not on Discord.
What did you say your name was?
Disable it in Roll20 to make it available for Discord.
Yeah,
Guy
it's-
who keeps talking about ravens or something, or queen, or whatever's going on. What did you say your name was?
Oh, Dendron. I didn't say actually. It's Dendron Duskbeard. Nice to meet you. I assumed we were friends because you guys didn't chase me off immediately like most people do.
Well, why would we do that?
yeah. If you shut off your camera in Roll20, it'll allow it in Discord.
Yeah, could you?
It was off in Roll20 and it's still not working for some reason. I don't know why Discord's not connecting.
Oh well.
I'll figure it out for next time for sure. But
Right. It always takes
So-
some finagling.
what was that, Billy?
Always takes some work and some finagling.
Oh, it's a twofer. I cast bless on you, sir.
Thank you.
So,
Always two.
are you, because you have a cart full of booze, so you can take it bumping along. I mean, you could leave it by the rotting remains of the last cart that you had by ill-gotten gains, somewhere out in the fields of the foothills, halfway between here and Ridlarch.
Pile of plummeting plunder.
I think I have the best way to solve this. What way did the fucking guy, the bartender, run?
I
I mean, he ran south out of town on the Desserin Road.
Aye, we're going the other way. That's my suggestion.
Is that you speaking, or is that someone else speaking for you?
Aye, that's me. If it was it speaking, it'd want to just slaughter the town.
That sword does look a bit, but I guess just gross.
impressive.
I may I may have a few tricks up my sleeve if you'd be interested in, I guess, ridding yourself of it. But I leave it to you. I just offer a service for food.
I'll let you know if I want to get rid of it. I like it right now.
I'd like to observe this new Dendron fellow. What does he look like exactly? Like who is this man that we just found in Dumplingville? Like
Yeah, I know. No one even asked. It's quite. He's dressed quite like disturbingly. He's in a long coat with a bunch of raven skulls, quite large ones, a wide brim hat. He has a large coffin on his back, and you do just see like ravens swirling around him.
I do have to ask, is that coffin full?
Yeah, my belongings, but no, there's no body. He swings it open, and you see like on the bottom shelf, because there's a couple small shelves. It kind of just acts as his backpack, but in the top half, there's a whole bunch of just sigils and things scribbled on the inside. It makes up like a spell circle almost, but it doesn't. It's not doing anything at the moment.
Is it supposed to be
Odd choice of a backpack, sir.
Do you carry it around like for yourself? Is that to be yours when you die?
Oh no, it is my link to my queen. How else would I send messages and get
Yeah,
to
but
do?
Dragonborn's talking
I
like a
suppose
dwarf.
you could write a letter, but I mean that's just normal.
Oh no, the ravens are much quicker. I assure you.
So you keep talking. You talk about the queen. You keep talking about ravens. Like what?
The Raven Queen,
are
of
you
course.
are you
The
saying
Lady
that-
of Death. I am a cleric for the Lady of Death, the Raven Queen. Let me here, and I will offer upon you the blessing. You are not quite ready for death, and she will aid you on your journey. And I will give you, I guess, the Dragonborn and the other dwarf aid, so you guys all gain 5 maximum health.
Ooh. Aye, if your queen there's the fucking Lady of Death, she must be a big fan of me.
Yes, she quite a fan of your work. I noticed it earlier, and I she's noticed.
Can I tell if this guy's like bullshitting us or not? Like, is he just like a charlatan that like goes around trying? Like, can I tell at all?
I don't know. You can roll an insight check
Watch
if you
your
like.
tongue when you're talking about another dwarf.
I didn't say any of that out loud. That
Yep,
if you
no.
can tell, that was not in Zizek's voice.
I know.
Raspin
Very
used to
good
make
point.
fun of dwarves, but he's feeling rather outnumbered these days.
Yeah, I shut your mouth, elf.
You got a 20 on insight.
I think they smell okay.
Oh yeah,
So,
he's
I will-
completely sincere. His only job is he's here right now as an emissary of the Raven Queen to transfer memories from the recently deceased. He kind of like acts as a Grim Reaper, but not for souls, just for memories. She's collecting memories for some fucking crazy reason, and no one knows why.
Do you tell us that?
Yeah,
Very interesting.
I guess I could have done that in character, but I kind of just wanted to get the information out.
Very interesting. I'd like to observe those sigils sometime if you don't mind. me
Well, I'm
being
sure you'll get
prying.
a chance to see them in action. It's just we need some death.
We'll give him plenty of opportunity.
You see, I have a bit of a penchant for collecting information, and I
Me as well.
find that quite interesting. I have not seen or heard of such magic since I've come to this plane.
Oh, I'm not from this plane. Where are you from?
Faraway place. Maybe you've heard of it, Kaladesh.
No, never.
Yes, well, didn't expect so. Nobody else here has heard of it. No one else knows.
I don't
I
really.
just would rather even not talk about it, I guess. Let's just say not many approved of my work where I was from.
I just think he's mispronouncing Calimport.
Not sure where that is
don't.
either.
I know the difference between a port and a dash. Trust me. Have you seen how much I take notes?
Aye.
Anyway, let's continue on our journey. So we decided we're going south so that we can feed this bloodthirsty bastard sword. Right? Is that what's
They're
happening?
going the other
No,
way.
he
None
wants-
of you
he
saw
wants-
that.
He wants to avoid the bar owner.
Thought they were
I'm
going
just
the other way.
assuming now, having seen what you've done so far and the work you've made of others. Riggs.
I mean, that corpse does kind of look like it might have been my blade. It slipped.
It slipped. Yes, just kind of like that time that I spat out a bout of acid during the middle of that bonfire battle, right? That was totally an accident.
Aye, like when my axe flew out of my hands and into that guy. And then the other guy. And the other guy.
I've never seen him hurt another druid.
You guys are just really bad luck. You're really accident prone. People come near you and then just bad accidents happen to them.
All right, by show of hands, which direction? Is it south or back, fording across the river like we've done many times? All for the south, let's raise our hands. Since we've got a cart. Nobody's doing this, huh?
I am voting north.
Jesus.
The guy went south. I want to go north, but I'll follow you guys anyway.
Well, I thought we... now I'm so confused.
You're the only one that wants to go south. We all want to go the other way.
All right, I don't want to go south at all. I thought that's where we were going because the
Then
guy
why'd you
ran
vote
there.
for it?
I mean, unless we want to get rid of the witness, but I mean,
Who
Yes, I-
cares?
I'll be quiet. We should just move on.
They're not gonna have any idea who we are. The town was destroyed by wind. Let's go
Spend the
kill
whole
this
night
guy.
deciding which way we go.
Alright, so those fucking humans just gonna be another fucking dwarf. They can't tell us. fucking
Everybody
apart.
use the paint feature on Roll20 and draw me what you think the best route is.
Well, can you?
So
now
where?
Where are we going?
Can you put us back on the other screen?
What other screen?
Aren't we?
You're on the world map.
He meant, yeah,
Oh, I thought.
north, south, east, or west. Why am I not in roll 20 all of a sudden?
You guys are right here. You're at the entrance to Summit Hall.
So we go north, stick along the ridges of the wall, come back,
That way.
cross over, and follow our way. I hope that
And-
showed up for you guys.
Just to mention, you have to get to basically Yeradoc Mensa.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, that ain't mine.
Some
That is not a good path.
Yeah, that's
Rasman
gold.
was drunk.
Where do I keep going wrong?
what is this madness?
The general direction.
That ain't it. Oh Jesus, what is happening now?
That's where you
How
guys
does
need
that
to get
stop?
to.
Well, we know the necromancer's out west by
Yes,
Red
it's-
Lodge.
it's
And we
this
know
bit.
that there's a tournament taking place at that weird ass monastery where I first created Mortis,
Which is west.
which
I'm
is
really not a
west.
big
So
fan
I
of
think that
necromancers.
we should head west, nay?
I gotta
What
eat.
do you want?
Any which way but south.
All right.
Aye, as the crow flies.
I,
Or as the raven flies, I should say.
Yeah,
As
do you
the
have any
drunken
bigger
horse
birds that we
stumbles.
could like ride on? Maybe put this cart on the backs of like. No, all right, I'm being a bit.
Just
fanciful
drink all
here.
the booze before you get to the river. You guys are just shit-faced drunk to cross a river.
Aye, we could float over on the barrels that are empty. Use them as fucking floaters for you guys that can't fucking swim.
All right, let's head west. I'm just gonna start walking, and then I don't know.
Into the west.
Into the
All
west.
right.
there's a feeling I get when I look to the west.
So you guys head west across the
Feelings are
Amber
fine
Plains.
for leaving.
What time of day is it?
I would say at this point it is probably like noon-ish on October the 2nd.
If you wish to know.
When we get
Want
to the
to know
river's
more?
edge, do you all mind taking a 1 hour rest of some sort? I could just use. I'm old.
Aye. We could use an
That
hour to
sounds
drink.
Aye, if you say so, old man.
Everybody roll me a d20.
Aye.
Naked D20.
Yep.
Naked D20.
Naked is the day it was molded.
Hey, it's a 20.
Hey.
Somebody put a modifier on that 20.
I got half of that.
Roll it, but I can't 20. Hey, a 20 here.
Hey, another on
Cheers.
natural 20.
Double
Hey!
20. It's the crit house. Hey, yo.
Yeah, there is
Hey,
Old
yo.
man Zizek got an 8.
In the actual phrase.
Does Memorius need a
17.
roll?
No.
Alright.
All right. So,
No, I'm good.
on average, you guys all rolled very high. Yeah, so the weather doesn't do anything weird, and you guys are able to quickly travel over the course of the better half of the second half of the day and arrive at the river crossing area in the evening. And you find an equally shabby ferryman's hut on this side of the river. However, the ferry is sitting right there, tied to the dock, and the river is back to normal.
Hey, it's finally on our
Hey.
side.
Well, it looks like it'll be easier this time, but
I think we should
my
take
knees
the
need a
ferry.
rest. You can see that Zizek's a little exasperated. He's kind of like leaning heavily with both hands on his now very, very advanced looking quarterstaff.
Aye, might be time to rest
Old
anyway
man is
before
old.
we cross the river.
With the cart, the flat river pole boat would be able to basically, you guys could all go in one trip, or you could take 2 trips and take the cart with you.
Oh, 2 trips all day. That cart's coming with us. We ain't abandoning the liquor we all just stole.
Yeah, we're not getting rid of this. Who even voiced that? Who would even think? Who said that we are getting rid of the booze?
And Car Ramrod is pulling the cart, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
Cart Ramrod.
are we resting for longer than an hour, or what do you all think?
It is evening.
I was
Aye.
thinking now. Well, what do you say? What do you say we just rest here in this old hut, and then can make the trek across?
In the morning.
In the morning.
That's not a bad idea.
Sounds
I
fun
grab
to
a
me.
keg.
Just create bonfire
Hop on
and
down.
get us cooking.
Yep, I grab a keg, plop on down, rip the top of that thing off, and use the top of it for kindling to start the fire while I start drinking.
Shit.
I'm gonna spend
Anyone
some
joining?
time.
Aye.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start drinking, and as I'm drinking, I'm going to be teaching Memoris Alpha 2 dirty fighting tricks. I'm gonna be teaching him how to throw sand in people's eyes, how to trip people, how to pull things out from underneath their feet. You can see it's just like really generally
As
kind
if
of
he
like
wasn't already a dirty little rat.
dirty fighting tricks.
Interesting.
You can see that Alpha 2 seems very receptive with anything violent in comparison to Beta 2 that was kind of just a bit more aloof and uncaring of any sort of fighting.
But yeah, you guys find yourself in this same type of shack as you did before, and the dock and the boat is out there.
Aye.
I take off the dwarven belt.
All right.
I think it's time we turn this into a love shack. What do you guys say?
I'm going in
Take
the other
first
room.
watch and-
All you
I
youngsters
leave the
do
building.
whatever the fuck you want.
Everybody
Cleared it so
leaves.
fast. Raspin left first.
What'd you say? I don't know. Yeah, I'm with them. I don't know.
Good luck, Kaldash.
Party of one.
I'm having
All right.
a happy party.
We're
So,
far
yeah,
too
you
naked
guys-
inside.
You have an evening to rest here in a ferryman's shack on the river.
Ken, your pants. We're doing just fine without them.
All right.
I'm
Raspin gets his watch. He will, because he can take first watch.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes ritually casting Liamon's tiny hut just out here by the bank. And as part of the process, he kind of just makes a circle of like sticks and twigs, and then the hut kind of appears in the middle as like a little egg.
Do you have a tiny hut egg?
Yes, sir.
I heard an
I like
incantation
eggs.
of some sort.
All right.
What's going on out here?
I'm just spinning around in a
He's
circle
got eggs.
singing music.
He's
Good
got
place to
eggs.
sleep with no naked dragon men.
Why is there an egg
I'm not
here?
naked. I just took off my belt, so I don't talk like this anymore.
I kind of prefer it that way.
And why are you talking like that?
Because sometimes
Ah, you're
it
still
just
doing it.
gets into me and I can't get out of it.
Groovy
I
dude,
think I'm going
roll
back
me
to sleep.
a D100.
Oh boy, he's going crazy.
Who? All of us?
No, just Groovy dude. Just the Wolfengog.
Ooh.
54.
54. Your chin is itchy.
Ooh.
Oh, we're
Yay.
starting to get little face buds on his chin.
You have like a 11:30 shadow, like not even close to 5
Right.
o'clock.
Aye, don't scratch yourself with it.
That's not a
You
sphere.
guys all left me. I'm only in here stroking it by myself.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. No, there we go. That's the correct shape.
I fixed it.
All right. Who's doing what watch? Everybody start rolling me some D20s in order.
I'm gonna
Rasmus would
set-
like to do first watch.
Take a second.
I'm gonna set the homunculi outside the door,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna watch all night long because there's no thing that says that he's required to sleep.
You got trust in my homunculus. He keeps an eye on us.
I'm glad there's somebody extra.
He only has the one eye.
Well, my eyes
Idiot.
aren't seeing shit.
I have 300 feet dark vision, and I can share it with 3 people, but it only lasts an hour.
Well,
Well, save it to your watch.
Put
then.
on my belt.
who? So Raspin, you're doing first watch. I heard.
Yeah.
Let's
Roll-
make Cold Dash do a watch then.
Roll me that beautiful bean footage of a D20. What?
Okay. I'm gonna spend my watch turning into a swan and patrolling the waters and seeing if I can find some late night wildlife.
Nice.
17.
Well, remember that's a Canadian goose,
Yes, Canada goose.
Oh,
we don't
mean,
fuck with
mean.
Canadian
Canada
goose.
goose.
and it's Paul. FYI, it's the size of a Clydesdale.
Oh, nice.
Right.
I like.
Gorgeous.
All right, so you are going to do a shore patrol as a giant goose. You got it. What was your D20 again? Sorry.
17.
Ooh. All right. Who's on second watch? As you just goose around,
I'll take it.
in the early dusk hours, the fire just burning down to a coal.
I had second watch.
All right.
See wildlife next time.
My
Riggs
homunculi
wakes
will
up
take a watch.
after the, which is good because Riggs wakes up after drinking, after 2 hours and keeps on drinking because I rolled a 2.
A 2 for what?
My D20 roll.
Oh. Yeah, you're doing miserably, but your watch goes by without event.
Ah, and I pass back
Having
out.
Keen hearing and sight is better than keen smell, but I don't know.
The sword continues to harangue you for being a coward earlier and not just striking while he was under the table.
I'll fucking bury you, sword. Ain't no one gonna find you fucking in a dwarven mine.
So you think.
Except another door.
Aye. Keep your fucking panties unfucking twisted. You'll get what you want.
Do not speak to me that way. I am your superior.
Captain sword.
King sword. I heard
Seems the sword has an ego. Or a
I see
superiority
why.
complex.
Partners.
if that helps you sleep.
Aye.
All right, your watch goes by without problem, other than your hangover, which you continue to drink away. That's healthy.
Hair of the dog. Oh yeah.
I suppose dwarves are statted to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And a barbarian dwarf.
To boot.
Oh, rage drink.
There should be a game mechanic for that. Third watch.
My homunculi will take the third watch.
All right. Roll me a d20 for beta 2.
That's not beta 2 is RIP. This is alpha 2.
Alpha 2. I thought it was. I got it
Yeah,
mixed
remember
up.
I was very displeased with his inability to throw the liquid nitrogen, so I pulled out his heart and replaced it with a new one.
Wait,
I remember.
Now he's alpha 2.
Beta come, and then alpha after.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
just-
They're different models, Billy. They're different models.
I know, but naming sequence is alpha, beta, gamma. It's like calling it episode 2 and then episode 1 after.
Well, do you really want to know?
No,
Alpha 1.
No.
The Alpha 1 model had some issues. He was a little too violent, and he attacked things when he shouldn't. So I didn't think that I wanted to make another Alpha model.
Oh, I got you now. Rascal
So I
Gases
tried
Alpha.
another iteration of the Beta model, and the Beta model flubbed up the liquid nitrogen.
Okay.
So now I resorted in anger
Okay.
to another Alpha model, and this one's going a little smoother for now. Until we have some issues, we're going to stick with this guy.
So it's an alpha 2.0.
That's why he's Alpha 2.
Ah, I gotcha. I'm all on it now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't read
Right.
the manual.
No. Yeah, that's
Been avoided
that's
if you
information.
read the manual.
That's information that I shared, but you guys don't know it in character yet,
Okay.
unless you asked me for whatever reason.
Raspin
But we're
does not
secret.
like these metal monstrosities as it is.
What was Alpha what was Alpha 2's role?
Not super great, actually. That's a 6 with a modifier of.
No modifier, just a d20.
No.
Oh, just a d20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
an event die? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
That wasn't a that wasn't a perception roll. Okay.
No. Yeah. Alpha 2 wants to be inside with you, but he's not.
Nope, he's hanging out on the roof of the shack.
All right, and fourth watch.
I'll take it.
The cockles of the morning. All right. And
Fingal gets a full night.
It is another 6.
I was gonna say each watch. is
Another
4 hours.
6.
2.
All right. And roll me 2d4s, please.
Yes, yes. The 7.
What are they separately?
4 and a 3.
4 and a 3. All right. So, as your watch finishes up and the sun just begins to crack on the horizon as a new day dawns, barely are you able to see its glow, for just like the party's last venture near the river, it looks as though more torrential rain could be coming very swiftly.
Ew, I hate soggy weather.
Do we get a full rest?
Yes.
Ain't that bad.
Does your aid disappear?
It does, but I'm gonna recast it in the morning on the same 3 people.
Oh, thank you.
It lasts for
Right.
8 hours after that.
Well, thank you for that, because I'm actually a fucking melee alchemist for whatever fucking reason.
That is strange.
Seems to be. Yeah, it just kind of ended up that way.
You were just within range, it's 10 feet, so I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I had no intention of making him melee, but it just ended up being that that's how he works.
Happens.
Happens.
He's got the nitroglycerin stick. He's got the boomstick in a very different way that we're used to.
So in the morning, I make a whole ritual of casting aid on the people. It's a whole ordeal.
All right.
How'd you all?
Is.
You all look. You all wake to very,
borrow-
very much
Can I
impending
borrow a
skies.
flask? a beaker of sorts. A vial.
I am hesitant to give this to you, Wolfengog, but here you are. I hand him a glass beaker that I've crafted.
I go out and I fill it with water. And then I add a little bit of the arsenic that we have.
Oh God.
My God.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention
And
that,
I-
did we? We have 400 pounds of it.
No, like 38.
I plug it
Yeah.
up. Like I put the cork in and I just so it looks like a potion.
What the
Don't
fuck?
get that mixed up.
Don't worry.
You know what? You might be onto something. I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna actually do the exact same thing. I'm gonna make a vial. It's gonna be a vial of it though,
2 of them.
and I'm gonna add an acid to the arsenic in order to make it dissolve entirely, and you're gonna see Zizek go.
Hey, that acid might give it.
He's gonna hand it off to Alpha 2, and Alpha 2 is gonna shake it.
I mean,
Hey. Good luck with that.
Yes, I mean, well, you never know when you might need a poison.
Yeah. You never
Like
know
I
if
said,
come
don't
across
drink it on
somebody
accident.
That,
you guys have the arsenic I want
that is
to
just
use
parched
it.
for thirst.
So that works, and it's gonna work. But technically, I just looked it up, and it's not water soluble.
Nah.
I just added an acid. I added an acid. Did you hear me?
But you,
You
need,
can, like, you
I
can
did
put it
not
in
hear you say
wine,
that, no.
you know?
need so little to kill somebody that it just
So
needs a grain.
Okay, good. Well, either way, because
Yeah.
you had that's why you only had like 38 pounds of it, because that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only thing we found on that cart.
You might
We
need.
I
could
dissolved
kill
it into
200
the water.
You might need an emulsifier to make sure it mixes into your solution.
I mean, I can figure that out as an alchemist if you want me to do a roll of some sort or whatever. Because I did try to break it down. I don't know if that matters to you at
No,
all.
no, the fact that you added acid for me is totally enough.
Okay.
I just
I can
didn't hear
assist
say
you
it.
as well. I have alchemy supplies and I can use them.
Why don't you throw a little bit of acid in mine then? It was my idea.
All right.
Hey.
Here, I'll help you out, you oof.
I don't see it ending well for him. Gotta
All
make
right,
sure a
so-
fucking potion.
Who's going across first?
Rasputin
Hey,
is
I'll
fine
go.
to go across.
All right, so it basically needs to be 2 trips because one trip is going to be at least one person and the cart, and the second trip will have to be any number of people because you can all
Why
fit
don't
on
you
there
go
without the
over
cart.
first with the cart? Raspin.
You gotta go with the cart.
Raspin will go with the cart.
All right.
All right, but then you see, Raspin, you're pulling the boat by yourself with the cart.
Can we send 2 with the cart? Like 2 with the cart and the
I'll-
other 4 go?
If
I'll
Rasp-
do it.
If Raspin can have a minute before, he will cast water breathing as a ritual.
Which
Alpha 2 is just going to do the floaty fly thing because he can do that as a homunculi. And
he's going to tow the boat.
yeah, he's going to tow the boat and try to help out pulling the boat across like last time.
All right, so here's what we're hoping is we're hoping that we get across before
More battery, but it's turned.
this shit weather hits. So how fast is it coming?
They would just hook up what I did.
Right, I know, but theirs is.
Oh, they might have a fresh
They have a
battery can
stronger
put in, too.
thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right, it's moving at a fair pace, but nothing crazy. It's coming. Oh Lord, she coming. As you guys board the first of the cart is going first with two people?
I mean, I'll go with
I'll
it as
go.
well.
You strong?
Not strong, but I can support.
All right.
All right,
Trust me, you want me by your side.
2 dwarfs, 1 cart. Let's go.
You.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Alpha 2 is going
I
to help
thought-
both times.
Yes.
Raspin's pulling it.
Oh, what did you
so
turn into,
dwarf-
Raspin?
Raspin stayed himself, but cast water breathing
Oh, okay.
as a
See.
ritual, so that took 10 minutes.
Doesn't that hit multiple people?
I think so.
Yeah, you can do up to like
5,
10 willing
maybe.
creatures. Okay, so I'll give everybody water breathing. Hey.
10, holy crap.
yeah, it's a nasty spell. Lasts for 24 hours too.
Where does
Oh, I
everybody?
know.
Where does everybody put their gills?
No, that's
Shen.
quite strange. Never in my life.
Right there.
Everybody's.
Right
No,
under the beard.
Right on the ham hock.
all right.
Fish
Mark's-
sticks!
Mark's going with the Innsmouth vibe. Josh went with the Waterworld location.
Yeah.
This is why I ask these things.
Oh, somebody put their gills like what's his name? On
Oh,
the
that's
boys.
what I'll do, yeah.
The deep.
The deep.
The deep. That's it.
The girl goes in. Ugh.
Oh God! Oh, sticks her hands in them. Oh.
That's Raspin.
Ugh.
Show is foul. I love it.
No.
Yeah. Milk anyone?
Right.
So, is anybody proficient in water vehicles? But I get that the things are dragging the boat. So we have Raspin and Alpha 1 towing the boat. But who's poling it?
Two.
If Raspin's not pulling it, I'll pull it.
No, pole. Use the pole for the steering mechanism.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh, that should be you for sure. My strength is nothing.
All right. We're going to roll and see what the river's doing.
I can cast
we did-
enhance ability on you though.
I was gonna say Raspin's gonna enhance his ability.
I'll go for it then. I'll save
Strength
mine.
of the bull.
Oh, and
Strength
third.
of the bull.
Never mind.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Never mind.
Oh, no.
I'm glad that I could be of help. Thank you. Okay, with all of those things, you guys, the weather. I just rolled. The weather is still holding off. You'd be able to definitely get across with two things pulling the boat. You on the pole, and you get enhanced abilities and bear strengths and shit going off. I dare say that you, a hardy group of growing adventurers, can handle a pole boat with a cart on it.
So strength of the bull, endurance of the bear.
Strength of the
Yeah,
bull.
you're right.
Not that anybody cares.
They care.
Hey, don't speak for me.
Nature cares.
I meant them, not
Eagle
they.
splendor.
I bowed to you.
The royal we.
Cat's grapes. Yeah.
Oh my god, the royal we. Shut up.
The cat's meow.
Irish twins, shut up. Yeah, so you guys are on the other side of the river.
The villain-
Fantastic pole boating. Use of non-combat magic. Everybody roll me 2 d20s. Because I'm going to speed this up.
Everybody.
Everybody was rolling D20.
Everybody everywhere. Get down, get down.
Crazy.
No modifiers, just 2 d20s per person.
Wow.
Ooh, how about a 12 and a 5? Ouch.
12 and a 3.
Yep.
I rolled
This
two
is funny.
17s.
I had two 11s.
I got
Nice.
2 12s.
Wow.
Holy shit.
All right.
There you
I was
go.
only looking for 19s and 20s.
Dang it.
So,
22.
Ain't nobody hit that.
basically fast travel for 2 days as you guys get to Red Larch. So you would have 2 days of downtime on the road undisturbed as you pass the abandoned wagon from your last roadside murdering many weeks ago, and eventually make your way up and back onto the Carn Road and into Red Larch. And it's now been, at least a fortnight since you were there and left because of that plague that was happening.
Did you say we went past a murder cart?
Yeah, where we
You-
murdered people.
Raspin will cast Wither and bloom the area to help grow it in and hide the evidence.
What are you withering?
No, I'm blooming.
Well, it's wither and bloom. You do both.
Oh, you gotta do both? I thought it was more
Bodies.
like wither or bloom sort of thing.
Yeah, just wither the corpses
the
away
bodies.
further
Yeah,
and the
that
cart
sounds good.
further. So the
I
fur-
mean, they've been
late.
they've been laying in warm autumn field for the last 2 weeks. I don't think there's much of those left, buddy.
Nice.
Do they have seeds
Oh,
in
the
their
smell
pockets?
must be horrendous.
There's sunflower seeds in their pockets.
Got to get buried for
The
that to
druid
work.
could get away with so much.
What, just like composting bodies overnight and
Yep.
shit? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's the thing.
Hence the term greedy as a pig.
All right. Are you guys stopping in Red Larch, or are you just marching right to where it is reported that the necromancer has been doing his nasties?
I mean, I guess we'll go through the town at least, and then
I think we should just keep going. Let's not get distracted by another town. Let's just do what we need to do.
You're cutting in and out a bit there, my groovy dude.
That's because I was facing away from the microphone.
Well, don't do that.
I'm in agreement with him though.
yeah, I also agree. Let's continue on. There's nothing here that I can think of that I need immediately.
Let's take care of business first and then come back.
Mr. New
Agreed,
Cleric
let's
Man.
carry on.
Excuse me, Mr. New Cleric Man.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any sort of like class-based senses for things that are just necromantically funky?
No, he just has a great distaste for them, but no actual ability to sense them.
Okay. Does anybody have such an ability?
Say it again.
Of what?
Nope.
Just any sort of like detect bad juju sorts of abilities.
Detect magic.
No.
Arcana skill?
I would
Arcana
say I
skill
could-
is considerably
I
high?
can turn dead, but that's it.
All right.
I
Well,
can make people dead.
yeah,
I've seen it.
you guys were told it was not far southwest of Red Larch on the west side of the road, the long road. And you were even told it had something to do with like a cairn, or like a barrow or a cairn.
Yeah, we'll head south on the road and look for a cairn. Cairn.
All right.
Cairns are not here. Cairn.
Karen.
Darren's not here, man.
Karens. Oh my god. That's like CR20.
Fuck that, man.
She'll march right into a
Vecna.
dwarven hall and be like, "Where's the manager?"
Oh my god.
And then
There it is. It's me axe.
I like the idea of one of those like hallway smasher carts that they use.
Well, damn it. Now you guys know what one of my villains was going to be. It's going to be a Karen complaining about the quality of the circus.
Well, we wouldn't have known that unless you told us that.
You can still chop
Hey,
it
Hey, as a
down.
gunslinger, I can do it from further away.
So everybody roll me perception checks as you search the hillsides for a barrow or a cairn. Something of that variety.
Ooh.
Oh god.
So
16.
18.
16.
13,
Five.
16.
I had a 5,
16
but I
as well.
had to add some. 13.
All right, you 16s are able to see one on the west side of the road up the hill. And you're even able to notice that there is that there is like a little bit of worn grass, as if almost to indicate one footpath.
Aye, I'll lead the way.
Just one quick moment before we leave the cart. Where's that highest proof alcohol? What did you end up finding, Riggs?
Aye, what did I find for top shelf alcohol? Like not the
You found one.
Oh, it
you
doesn't need
found
to be
one
top
like
shelf, just high proof.
Well, you found there's plenty of dreg, which I mentioned, which is just a high proof gut rot that's definitely flammable. So
Take
there's
that.
a good amount of
Yeah,
that.
right.
And there was
So-
one brass banded, like shellacked cask of a very spicy malty whiskey.
That looks too good to waste for what I'd like to do. So I'll take the dregs, and I'm gonna put it into like 3 beakers. Actually, I'm gonna make a beaker for everybody of it. It's just an easy to break glass beaker, and I'm gonna tear some cloth off and put it in the top, and hand everyone a small little Molotov cocktail.
I see.
Hey, you know how necromancers are. This might be useful against well, what do you think? I'll let you all figure it out yourselves.
I hand him back the flask. I grab the barrel, put it down, take my towel or whatever I can find to stuff it in, and I go, here, will this work?
You're carrying it, not me.
How heavy is this thing if I were to try to just make the fucking what's left in the barrel
Are
into
you
my
just
cocktail?
sticking your towel in that barrel's bunghole?
He just stuck it in the bunghole. Yes, he did.
Ooh.
The dregs
Very
anyway.
well.
Well,
You put TP in the bunghole.
You should have at least asked it first.
There's plenty more to drink. This is the swill.
All right, I think we're ready, right? Is there anything else before we go off towards this con?
so as you approach the cairn, you see that there is a footpath that like goes around the back of it, and up set behind it in the cliffside is a little cave entrance.
Are we trying to be quiet, or should we get a torch ready now?
I say we just carefully move up, and then if anything,
I mean, do we really need the element of surprise? I mean, look at us.
I could go running in and just chuck that barrel.
well,
Not very good at
well,
it.
wait a moment, you hasty ass dwarf. Let's assess the situation before we burn things. I actually would like to find any sort of arcane information this necromancer might have. So please do not burn the entire place down before we have a chance to look around.
I might as well just leave the barrel behind.
Well, leave it at the cave entrance. I don't know. Let's figure
leave it
things
at the
out
cave entrance.
first. Who's your sword? I'm sure it's hungry.
Why don't you leave Alpha 2 to watch it?
Alpha 2 can carry it. Here, just hand it off to him. He's strong.
If shit hits the fan, just leave it at the gate. Whoever gets out lights it and kicks it in.
All right,
I
you,
like that plan.
you
That's a
guys
good
are gonna want to zoom in a bit on this one.
Oh.
Whoa.
Big boys.
I want to be big. I wish I was big.
Fucking A.
Regret it, man.
But yeah, if you just zoom in a bit, it makes for wonderful gaming. So you'll see up there along the back wall is the entrance to the cliff, or entrance to the cave, rather. And it is, by the time you guys have arrived here, probably it's like getting to be late afternoon.
Is that where you're talking about? Over here?
Off to the right. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at. I did not. Hold on. Redo things.
I'm pinging.
Yes, that is. I mean, the cave entrance is actually right here.
Oh.
And anybody got a time restraint that we need to be done by tonight?
7:30? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think we missed it.
All right,
you fuck, dude.
I'm gonna do one more. I need water. My throat is parched as fuck. I'm gonna grab water and refill on my coffee and smoke a butt, and we'll
Okay.
do this cave.
All
Break,
right, little
break, then a cave.
Breaky break.
Raising Cane's is now hiring restaurant managers in your area. Restaurant managers at Raising Cane's enjoy industry-leading pay and benefits, including a profit-sharing bonus program, medical, dental, tuition reimbursement, 401k with employer match, in addition to opportunities for advancement, and an industry-leading restaurant partner program. Learn more or apply today at jobs.raisingcanes.com. Raising Cane's is an equal opportunity employer.
Step right up. Prepare to be amazed. The circus is coming to you. High-flying aerialists, acrobatics, and jugglers are performing in the Circus Spectacular. Watch death-defying feats in Brattleboro, Vermont, or live stream on March 5th and 6th. Tickets start at $15 and benefit the New England Center for Circus Arts Scholarship Program. Enjoy world-class entertainment for the whole family. Buy tickets at anycenterforcircusarts.org. See you at the show.
Join Descenza in Peabody on March 12th and 13th for our wedding and anniversary band event. Enjoy an unrivaled selection of diamond bands, gold bands, men's bands, and more. Plus incredible raffle prizes. After all, nobody does diamonds like Descenza.
Oh, I didn't.
Although, actually, honey,
He's got all the cameras, so that wasn't nice.
I do have this. My background buzzer is on.
Yeah.
Trying to boop
I
you,
didn't
dog.
know that was the game. You've seen Rocky before, right? Okay. Because that's such a good movie. Yeah, I don't know.
They sat down.
Oh, you've seen all of them.
Right.
Okay.
No, Rocky 4 is my favorite, though. Rocky versus Communism.
Oh, geez, I've never seen Rocky 4. I've seen
Oh,
1 through 3, and I haven't seen the rest.
Oh, you gotta see 4.
Yeah,
You can skip over 5. 5's bad.
5's bad.
But
3 wasn't.
But Rocky
great.
Balboa. No, 3 is great.
Okay, 3's great.
Yeah, 3's the one where he goes to
It's
Afghanistan.
not-
And
It's 2 and 1. It's 2 and 1 are like
4 is my
a film.
favorite.
4 is just popcorn.
Well, do you know what happens right in the beginning of 4?
That's
I-
not the
I
one
don't
with the
wanna
robot, right?
I don't want to
5
spoil
is the
it
one
now.
with the stupid
No,
robot.
no, the robot's in 4.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do know what happens at the beginning of 4.
did you just say robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never seen the
Yeah,
robot? from
Polly's
Rocky?
robot. You get
What?
Polly a robot, and Polly is in
Robot
love with it.
Butler.
I mean, I was trying to sit there and poker face my joke because I put my headphones on and I heard Rocky 3, and I was just like, "Oh, that's the one he goes to Afghanistan." And I was waiting for you to be like, "Wait a minute, that's Rambo."
I didn't
But
hear
then
you at
then
all.
you were like, you said you said, "Fucking robot."
Yeah,
When is
we
there a
beat you to the
robot in a
punch.
Rocky?
It's like the service bot that Rocky buys fucking his uncle.
Yeah,
Dome.
Polly.
Was that
Oh.
crossover? Like, is he fighting Johnny Five? Who-
That's just a robot that
Whoever is
actually-
opening a Pop Tart right now, fuck off.
Right? Josh, what the hell?
What's up?
Did you just like open a Pop Tart or something?
Bro, I ain't even got my mic open.
Yeah, that's true. That wasn't Josh. My bad. I think it was Danny.
It's over now, man.
Yeah, I think he
I
bought the
needed my
robot for
pie.
his kid. The robot was for his kid.
No, the robot was for his brother-in-law, Polly.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
for his son.
No, it's because Polly is living alone, and he didn't want him to be all alone, and
Yeah, it's been a while, I
he
guess.
wound up. It's implied that he has like this real relationship with it.
Cyberpunk City. So I'm just waiting on Paul. Paul, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just talking, my dude.
I don't know. I have one of my muffs off. All right, so I have one of my muffs off, kid.
Oh, ear muff. Okay.
Yeah.
Mutt.
So
So should I just walk right in and say we're here?
Where are we?
Probably not.
No. You
You're
wanna
at the
do this
Necromancer
right
Cave.
way? All right.
Maybe we should act like we come to help her.
Let's
Yeah.
hold on, I gotta get in character again. I was just eating.
yeah, let me read in the DM's voice too first as well.
I
The
could just
cave
guide
mouth
myself.
opens into darkness nice. Good job, Wizards of the Coast editing. I'm going to read this exactly as it's printed. Excuse me, let me start over. The cave mouth opens into darkness from which a breezes blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave, its floor and ceiling uneven. The passage leads to the west, narrowing as it proceeds.
All right.
Well, I say we just make our way in and, try not to breathe too much death in.
I am going to give the you and the drag. Oh, sorry, I'll use names. Zizix and what is Groovy Dude's name?
Wolfengard.
Wolfengog.
Wolfengog. I'll give you guys 300 feet dark vision for the next 1 hour.
Now that we've been acquainted for the last few days, you can call me Ziz for short if you like.
Yeah,
Either one
that
is fine, I don't mind.
You can
That would
call
be
me
quite nice,
Wolfie.
my friend. Friends.
All right, cool. We got ourselves a necromancer cave. Oops, sorry, Zizek.
Alpha 2, hurry up.
Once more into the cave, dear friends.
Shall we?
Hey.
I think so.
All right, let's see
Alright.
here.
Spin hates the
10, 20. These are 10-foot squares, by the way, fellas.
Oh, good to know.
10-foot squares. Oh, I guess I can.
And
All right, you
there
first,
is-
Alpha 2. I want you to move ahead and see if there's anything.
there is, in
Ooh,
fact,
caution.
something. 5 or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. As you guys turn the corner, whatever that shape is, apparently.
It's a flag.
Well, it's actually a what
It's like a
appears to be
magic
a body.
carpet.
It does look like a magic carpet.
Oh.
I can show you the world.
But it's a body.
Oh.
Alpha 2, go give that thing a poke.
Body time.
As Alpha 2 pokes it, it starts to groan and get up and look at it
Really
with
should've seen
undead
that
menace. Alpha 2 may react to this if he'd like, as this corpse begins to shuffle and stand and look at him.
Alpha 2 is going to try to shove it back over with a push attack or whatever it's called.
He's just going to try to shove it back on the ground.
Yeah, he's going to just try to shove it back down.
No, you're home. You're too good for your home.
All right.
All right, this actually might be pretty good. We got a 16 plus. Hold on, I always got to go to a different page to get his actual stats here.
Let's see what
Artificer
these-
fusions, homunculi. We're gonna look. Oh shit.
The zombie rolled a 9.
Oh well, he got a 13 to his athletics to shove it back down onto the ground.
It crumbles a bit as it seems like it's been laying there for a while, and it flops back down prone. It's like, you guys.
All right. Can we like attack and shit?
You may.
All right. If Zizek, I don't know, like if we're doing initiative or anything, but Zizek's gonna rush out.
Tell you what. Why don't you all just? I mean, it's a slow zombie that just like woke up and it's trying to get up. So it's one zombie. I'd like to. You guys can go through a round. We can assume it's last in initiative and see if it's still alive in a second.
All right, cool. So we just Alpha 2 was able to shove it back down. Alpha 2 is a small little guy, so you can move into his square if you guys want. I believe. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure he's tiny. And just attack him, I guess, right? Yeah, tiny. So you can just step. You guys can always just step right on top of the same square as Alpha 2 because he's just
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Say again.
You don't like
No,
him
sir, I
very
don't
much.
like him.
Ah, yes.
Green flame bonk attack.
Bonk him.
Bonk attack. Bonk attack. Oh, those are 10-foot squares?
Yarp.
Yeah, but we're not in initiative.
No, you're not in initiative either.
No,
But
I wanted to get within 30 feet, not 60.
Is there a way to put the green flame on your action list? I guess not, huh?
Actually,
there
I
is
only
a
got
way
my
to do it.
spell. I've been kind of messing with it, and I haven't found it, but I bet
If you
there
go,
is a
if
way.
you click on the spell and go into the customize section of the spell, and then click as display as attack,
Oh, I love you.
Oh, is that a thing, dude?
that's a thing.
Where is the customize thing? Oh, customize. Well, I don't see it, but
Raspin, Wilthern, Whip.
Yeah, that works.
If a 14 hits.
how do you do that? Wait, say that again. You go into the spell.
Click customize,
It's a checkbox.
Yeah, I mean,
and then where it says display as attack, yeah, there's a checkbox next to it.
customize on the cantrip, right? Yeah, I don't have it. Oh well.
Watch this shit. watch this shit, bro. Because I'm here to help you. I'm your DM, and that's my job to facilitate for the needs of my players. So, what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna. Sure, we'll use the fabled Black Fang as a good example here because he's such a fucking badass. Watch this, watch this. Share my screen. I want that. Please go live. Click on the go live thing right there that just popped up in your Discord thing. You see the Black Fang character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Go to this. Go to this. Go to this. Click on that.
Oh, shit.
Do that, and now when I go back to my actions,
Well, fuck, I don't have it.
Maybe it's mobile. That is weird.
I'm on mobile. I am on mobile, so.
It's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, it pops right up. So if you can't
Yeah,
see
I
it,
just have 2-hit override, DC bonus, 2-hit damage bonus, names, and notes, and that's it. I don't have an option for that because I'm doing it. Oh well. Well, I don't want to slow us down anymore, so.
Good.
Just gonna make that here quarter staff attack.
I know.
With advantage because he's prone.
Yes, he is prone. Smash him.
Alright, 21 to hit.
21 will absolutely hit a zombie. Yes.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Mute
Yep.
button.
To the copper.
Yeah.
11 total damage.
All right. You hit half of his face off with your fiery blow.
Y'all are up.
I'm gonna
2.
stab him with my rapier.
Never mind, Alpha 2 already did a thing.
Rapierist.
I'm gonna use a luck point because that's just a shit roll.
On a Zambi, on one lone Zambi.
It's a goddamn 9. I'm guessing that doesn't hit. So I'm gonna roll again before I know. if it
Incorrect,
hits or
my
not.
friend.
What?
And 9 absolutely does hit.
Well, all right then. I'm supposed to declare it before I know if it hits or not, so that's why.
Did you roll with advantage as well?
Oh, I have advantage too.
Yeah, he's
Prone.
prone.
Yeah, it's prone.
Oh, never mind then. Well,
You're all
I got an
mudhole
11
stomping
hit.
one zombie.
And I hit him for
So-
8 damage.
All right. You got an extra attack or anything?
No.
All right. Somebody else want to
Could
do
you
a
give
thing?
me a
Rasvin
dex
is
saving throw
going
of
to step
14?
in and get ready to hit it and say, "Hold on, this seems suspicious. Should we just kill this, or are we setting ourselves up for some sort of trap?"
Kill it. Let's kill it.
It's probably just an
Rasvin
alarm, if
smokes, so he's
anything.
paranoid. But it seems too convenient.
I can't argue with that. I'll let somebody else deal the final blow.
Yeah, dex save 14, please.
Okay. What from the zombie?
Yeah,
Okay. For what are you casting?
Sacred Flame.
All right.
Finish him.
What does a sacred flame from a Shadowfell fellow look like?
Yeah, that is a good question. It's probably just very purple, and I think it just burst out from his chest.
That's going to be a 9.
Kind of figured it only. Oh shit! 3 damage.
3
Radiant,
is
though.
actually enough to kill it, and it burns up in a radiant flame. And the entrance of the tunnel is now free of the single zombie.
Oh, swell.
It wasn't a trap.
Yeah, well, you
I
could
don't
have been
wanna
very
watch
right
this.
about that. But
Well,
now
in
it's
an
okay.
alarm, I'm sure they know we're here now.
Well, I don't know. Let's keep moving, I suppose.
Yes, the
Right,
more we
didn't
read,
get a
the better.
stream out.
And as you pass on through the next area, the following. A round, high-ceilinged cave opens here. It has 2 narrow exits, one leading north and the other leading south. I would have said that was west and east, but who the hell am I to argue? A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across, and there's a compass rose in the map that points north on the right for whatever fucking reason.
Oh yeah.
A round, high-ceilinged cave opens here. Blah blah blah. A flat boulder sits in the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across and 8 feet long and 3 feet high. Dark stains color its top.
Darkish reddish stains or just dark?
No, darkish reddish.
We're all thinking the same thing.
Very recognizable as blood.
They probably make zombies here or something. I don't know. I just guess it's a necromancer cave, right? That seems on par for the course, no?
I agreed, but I'm gonna guess that whoever's on top of this rock was alive when they made him into a zombie.
Yes, I suppose. Yes, blood in a zombie would be coagulated. Could I tell from us killing that other thing that the blood in a zombie is in fact coagulated?
Yes, it is. It's like it's all dried up. It's almost like paste in their veins and arteries.
So
What the fuck is coagulated?
I could tell when I gave it the bonk. What was that, Dendron? I heard you saying something.
Is there just a whole bunch of blood in the room, or is there any signs of like a ritual or any process in there that I would recognize?
No, there's just blood all over this pedestal thing in the middle.
Okay, and no signs of schools or sigils or...
no ritualistic shit in here that you see,
Okay.
and there is a bunch of like drag marks and stuff heading to the right off to this side. So like it seems
there
like
any
whatever
signs
they're
that
doing
like-
here, they're bringing shit over here afterwards.
Is there?
Hey, how about you guys go that way? We'll go this way.
Did I come through?
No, that was pretty jarbled.
Are there any signs that there was a trap that went off?
You can roll me an investigation check for that, my friend.
Good
Raspin
question.
thinks it's as clear as day. They sacrifice things on the block. Whether it be
I'd agree with the druid. I don't think that we need to spend too much time here.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Well, Raspin, what do you think? We head off to the north?
Follow the drag marks. See?
I
would like to follow the drag marks as well.
Hey, let's split the party. You go that way, we'll go this way.
Not the best plan, but
Hey.
yeah.
Take your homunculi. I don't want that bastard with me.
Well, why not
If
keep
it's
him with
secret,
you?
what's the
For
plan?
safe.
Do we run back for danger or have some sort of communication?
I can message you.
You guys are cutting out at the end of your sentences.
I can message you.
All right. Who's going to move? We'll do the right-hand one first. Who's going to advance into the right-hand cave? Who's going first?
Raspin's ready.
All right. Head on in, and you find that it is relatively not that big. And motionless humanoid figures dressed in dirty clothes or scraps of armor are propped against the walls of this cave. Some are little more than skeletons with wisps of hair and skin stretched tightly over their bones. Others are fresher. A few old short swords lie on the dusty floor.
Raspin will check on the freshest.
It's a corpse. It is dead, and it has been dead for, I don't know, a couple days maybe? Day or two?
Where did the drag marks lead to? One of the corpses or something else?
Yeah, that guy is the freshest set that you saw.
Are there footprints associated with the drag marks?
There's like a shallow-heeled boot print that goes along with them, I suppose, yes.
Raspin will change into a wolf and smell the boot print and try to find a scent trail.
That is gonna go ahead and give me a survival check with advantage, right? Because you're a wolf.
Let's hope.
You have sniffing.
Yes. Okay. Let me find my wolf.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything in the corpse storage area?
I'm just keeping an eye on him, I suppose.
Is there a sign of any sort of symbols, sigils, arcane runes, anything in the room that's magical looking in nature?
Not that you can see by your trained Kaladeshian eye in this room, other than just clothes and corpses.
Maybe it's just the corpse storage. Keeps them fresh till they can raise them up.
19 on the smelling.
You find that his scent leads him off in the other direction.
I will start following it.
All right. So, you walk into an area that looks thusly, and oop, that's the wrong thing.
Oop, turned out the lights.
This narrow passage is about 10 feet high in most places, with rough, irregular walls. Protruding spurs on the walls are coated in dried blood. Eventually, the passage widens out. The star-shaped cavern ahead has many clefts in its walls. Only 2 across the cavern seem large enough to traverse. 3 zombies lurch about the area. One is costumed like a bear, the other one is dressed as a lady in frilly dress and thick makeup, and the last is costumed as a jester with jingling bells on its collar and sleeves.
I send a message quickly to...
They haven't noticed you yet.
I send the message quickly to Riggs saying, should I let them know we're here or just do my thing?
Aye, you message them, I'll throw me axe.
Alright, so we've already come up behind you guys.
I message each one of you to let you know what is in the room. And say, I'm gonna do a thing.
Do the thing, bud.
I would like to quietly step right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to blow my breath weapon.
All right.
So it's a 15-foot cone.
So right as they notice you stepping into the room, they're going to look up and see breath weapon.
Indeed.
And it's a dex save.
Where the hell are you?
What?
Yes. Dex save.
All right. That'll definitely hit them in here. Roly-poly. One of them got a 17, the other one got a 9, the other one got a 12.
The 17 saves.
All right.
Not bad.
We'll say it was the jester that got the 17. That's going to be this guy.
And they take 12 acid damage.
That was significant.
12, I assume this guy takes half.
Indeed.
Put 3 of these dildos down here. Oh, there's the other one. All right. And they are knocked around reeling as they are surprised by your breath weapon attack.
And I turn around to our group and bow.
As he bows, I chuck my axe over his head at a zombie.
I clap.
Yes.
Right.
Like your two-handed axe?
Oh, I'm gonna clip that one.
Oh yeah, just as soon as he turns around and bows, whoosh. Obviously going into a rage.
Two-handed axes, dude.
Oh, I am fucking improvised weapons. I have proficiency.
Okay.
Technically, it's a battle axe. I'm just throwing it two-handed. But I'm going into a rage as I do so.
All right. Well, roll me your to hit.
18.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 9 piercing damage or slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be enough to bring him to 1. So I'm counting it. I don't care. It's fucking zombies. They're in the way. So one of you kill one of them.
Turn around to the rest of the group. You're up.
There's two wounded zombies left in the room that were surprised. Zizek, you're next in line in the hallway. Can you do what can you fire over your friend's shoulders to kill these zombies?
I'm pretty short.
And I'm still bowed.
They just remain bad.
Exactly. It's an exaggerated,
Right, you gotta
elongated
hold
pow.
till the next
It's also probably
round.
best for his health at this point.
You can go prone.
I'd just like to whip my small Molotov cocktail at one of them.
Yes!
Molotov cocktail at a zombie.
Yes!
Yeah, the one that I can like clearly see most easily. Which
Okay,
I think would probably be this one right here.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna just throw that. I don't know what you want for that.
Just give me give me Dex. Dex. Just a D20 plus your Dex modifier, no proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Couldn't get that out me mouth.
Give me charisma or give me dex.
It's a 10 plus 2, so 12 total to hit.
12 will hit.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want for a roll on that? Anything?
3d6 fire damage.
3d6.
That's like standard D&D you're on fire damage. And what's the radius on a Molotov cocktail? These guys are there's not even a 5-foot gap between them.
I don't know, dude. That's a total of 7 fire, though.
What does throwing holy water do? Isn't that like fucking 2d4 or something?
7 fire. If you wanted to hit the other guy, do you want me to do a dex roll for the other guy?
Yeah, sure, why not? Just to see if you landed it in between or where.
Yeah, that one is a 7 for the other guy.
Okay, so let's say that doesn't hit him.
So 7 total damage with the Molotov.
Yeah, and it is reeling around at like literally a stone's throw from death, and it is flailing about like a zombie on fire.
You're up, Alpha 2. And Alpha 2 is going to float up into the air and land on the shoulder of the Dragonborn and I-beam the shit out of the burning zombie. His eye glows red and pew 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 pew.
All right, what's the hit on that?
It's my... I always forget because it's like another sheet that I have to go into. 1 second. I believe it's just my spell. Let's see. Force strike, ranged weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit. All right, so 1d4 plus PB force damage. I don't know what PB stands for, but for Zizek,
Proficiency bonus.
spell attack modifier. Isn't spell attack modifier already have your proficiency bonus in it?
No, that would just be your whatever you use to cast your spells with.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of neat. So it's a +5 then.
All right, so it's a
So-
total of.
total of 24 to hit.
Way more than you need to hit a zombie.
Yeah, he's gonna the red
Just
red
describe-
laser beam.
Yeah,
is
just
gonna
describe how you
blast
do it.
out. And it's just gonna like literally blast through the head of the zombie into the wall and just completely like fry the head of the zombie off. Just like there's nothing but
No
smoldering
more
remains.
head for zombie.
And now Alpha 2 is perched on the Dragonborn's shoulder. Left shoulder. And that's gonna be it for Zizek, because we're kind of jammed up in this hallway here unless we start moving through each other.
Alright. Alright, that guy literally has 1 HP. He burned to death. You defeat the zombies in the shattered cave, and you now, as the smell of burning zombie flesh fades away,
Snap back up.
you see that there's many crevasses in the walls here, but as I mentioned earlier, only 2 of them are wide enough to travel by. So do you go left or do you go right?
Raspin is going to
left.
jail.
How come
Alright, what do you think, Wolf?
Raspin will sniff for the boot heels.
Yeah, let's let the wolf get through.
Ah, you bloody dwarf, move your bloody arse.
I'm waiting to see where the fuck you're going.
At least clear the way so the wolf can get through.
The wolf can wiggle through. He's dog-like.
I think we should go to the left.
Aye.
Which way is it, Raspin?
I don't know. Sniffy.
I was reading a thing, sorry.
That's fine.
What was your sniffing roll?
The same with the advantage thing, as I'm a dog.
Yeah,
Survival with advantage.
because you're a wolf.
I'm not a cat.
I'm from the canine family. 14?
14.
Bardic inspiration. And I want you to do a bit better, buddy.
How much do I have for that?
Add a D8.
I can do that. 4.
Raspin is on the right trail. The smell is coming from the southwestern passage. In this case, it would be northwestern, in my opinion. But hey, what the fuck?
Raspin points.
So we go right.
1 paw out, 1 paw back.
That's the way.
Bird dog.
You want to lead, Raspin?
No,
Oh, no.
you'll just...
I can lead.
No, let me take the lead again. I like what we did last time.
Hey.
How often can you do that breath weapon?
I've got 2 more.
Well, my homunculi is going to keep you company.
Well,
Oh.
he can stay behind the dwarf.
So he perches on your shoulder.
You see, you see before you a long, narrow corridor that eventually widens out into a small circular chamber with a tiny little cutout on the left wall and 2 large iron chests.
Guys, there's nothing in here. Let's go back.
Fuck you talking about? I pushed past him.
I say to him, quiet. I say to him, quiet.
So,
Everybody moves forward.
are you guys?
You stupid dwarf.
What do you do? What do you do?
They're
when
already
it's
coming
best?
this way anyway.
They could have listened to me.
Shrink your guys down so you're more fitting for the size of this place. Sorry, I should have done
Is
that.
that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Turn around.
No, Raspin's gonna sniff. Because something went somewhere.
Right, we're over
Raspin,
here.
you enter the room and sniff, and your sniffing takes you to this little cutout out here.
There we go. I'm gonna bump my nose against it. And start whining and pawing at it.
There's stairs that go out the back. So
Quick, go ahead.
as he starts whining and pawing, you hear the following. You dare pitch yourself against the Lord of Lancerock? Death is your reward. And you hear a rumbling sound, and who needs to do it? We're gonna say Raspin, why did you get so swole? What the fuck? Raspin.
I didn't mean to. It's all the beans. I mean,
Raspin, Riggs, and Wolfengog need to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, what?
As you hear a rumble and sound.
22.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. 18.
9.
Oh.
9.
I'm sorry, what
All
was
right.
it?
Rocks falling.
Fallen rock.
Yep. So let's see here. Hold on 1 second. You heard someone call out and heckle you.
Do a dive roll down the stairs.
Riggs, you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and the two of you, Raspin and Wolfengog, take 3. Excuse me. And you hear a cackling laughter and skittering down the stairs.
I ready me fucking axe.
Your axe?
Raspin will chase him down the stairs.
Actually, can I dual wield them? Is it?
I try to open one of the chests first.
Wait. Think
No,
about
I
this.
take out the
We're all
skull.
crammed in here. Oh, my homunculi got swole too. Hesitate just a moment. We can check on our way back out. I'd say don't do it now.
Aye, but what if there's something in there that could help with the fight?
Well, we'll find it on our way out, I would say.
But that's
Come
not
on.
going to help us with the fight.
Right, check for traps at least. Please, there's some man running away, and
I just want to
Please.
be fast about it. You guys go ahead. I'll be right there.
all right, yes, wait until we're out of the room. I don't want to be breathing in poison.
I'm gonna start going up the stairs, but I'm gonna stay close enough that if I hear a boom, that I can come back.
What if you hear a boom followed by a shakalaka?
Ha! Oh,
Then
on
I
fire.
might just assume he's dead.
All right.
He's gotta move on.
Right, he's already on fire. There's nothing more I can do.
And Raspin, roll me a perception check right now, right as you get to that spot.
Shreds, you say?
Is this with smell or with
No, with your eyeballs.
are wolves keen with their eyeballs?
No, they're just
Purely
normal with their
smell,
eyeballs.
okay. It's the swan that has the eyeballs.
Ah.
Hey, natural 20.
Hey.
All right. You see
Hail
what
Satan!
you see what can only be properly described as what you would like stereotypically expect a necromancer to be looking like, running down the stairs with a particularly weird-looking zombie at his back.
How far away?
And everybody roll initiative as they look back and see you all trampling down the stairs at him. So let's do this. Bear with me 1 second.
Hey, natural 20. Hey.
Yo! Hail Satan!
Natural 9.
Damn, mad
Sweet.
nat 20s.
I get to open this chest up before you guys go.
Hey, somebody might have a
Wait until I'm out of the room, dude. Please. Please, please, please.
We'll get out of the goddamn room.
I'm trying.
You can
to.
set your
Let
action.
us roll initiative.
Do it.
I'll look.
You can set your action, man, to like open
I'll
it as
look.
soon as he leaves the room if you want.
Oh,
I'll
that's a
check
good
it
call.
first.
It's just gonna be locked.
Maybe.
Depends on how good his check is.
Right.
Might just be luck, might just be death. Who knows?
Did you guys roll initiative in D&D Beyond, or is it in? Are you calling them out?
Beyond.
I rolled it physically.
21 for Ziz.
21 for Ziz. All right.
13 for Drendan.
Hold on, that was 2 at once. What was that? Say again.
4.
13. Yep.
4 and 13. All right. 4. 4. I got 20. I got the 21. 4, 13. Riggs. What? Raspin, rather. What are you?
Raspin was in 11.
And Wolfengog. What were you?
22.
22. And just to throw it right in the middle, I'm going to say Kaldash got a 10, just because reasons. And bam, well, let's start. But I believe Kaldash is outside, so he's just like chilling. Yeah, he is. But he's in the
He's
initiative
watching our backs.
if Jake shows up for any reason. Let's see here.
Always kick the barrel in.
Encounter builder. So that puts us top of the round with Wolfengog.
Who's left in the room?
Everybody's still.
Looks like Dendron. I'm right on the edge.
I'm going to take a look at the chest on the right, and I want to look and see if it's dangerous before I try to open it.
Right. Well, now that we're in initiative,
I know. I only got one
checking
thing.
it is one action and opening it is another.
No.
But yeah, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check as you look the chest over.
21.
21. There's no locking mechanism on it, and as far as you can tell, there is no traps or anything like that. There's no cords hanging off it. There's no arcane runes that you see or anything like that.
Guys, it looks good to me, but I appreciate the warnings, so why don't you have this inspiration?
Especially
I
those
will
still in the
think
room.
about you as you go to war. Don't do anything that you regret. Ziz. It's a 1d8 bardic inspiration, dude.
Word up. Is there a way to put that on D&D Beyond? Bardic Inspiration or no?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a way to do it. They have pretty much everything covered. I just don't know what it is.
I actually don't think they have that one yet. You can roll a d8 fucking choosing the dice off to the side.
All right, just remember these are 10-foot squares. Anything else on your turn there, my friend?
No, I did the... no.
All right, that brings it to our friend, Mr. Necromancio. Who's going to do magic things at you?
Sorry, Sid.
They don't have to.
20, you say. And these are 10-foot squares, you say.
Pretty sure you said that, but okay.
Not even he is above the policy.
So that's about 20 feet then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, moves you back a little bit. Point of origin being right there.
Oh, that's what the low initiative does.
Glad I didn't go where you guys are.
What just happened?
We all went to
you see the
safety.
necromancer at the bottom of the stairs is going to look up and he just goes, suck on this! And he does a thing, and a poisonous yellow-green fog centered on a point in the middle of all jive turkeys under that yellow circle. Ziz, you are included.
Oh no.
Make Constitution saving throws. Although you see the gas roiling at you, and you can see it before you breathe it in. But
Not bad.
14 from Zizek.
Okay.
17.
11.
Whoa.
That's not good. It's not
So far, only the 17 saves out of the 3 of you.
And I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna make one for my homunculi.
Oh, I have an inspiration.
You do have bardic inspiration, man.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, hold on.
Yep.
I need my bardic inspiration on that. So that wasn't a 14, it was a 22.
Okay, yes, you definitely pass.
And then I think my homunculi has to roll.
Does he breathe?
Not to my knowledge, but he got a 17 anyway.
I don't think he needs to make the save. He doesn't breathe.
Another reason I don't trust him.
Doesn't breathe, it can't die.
Yeah. Alpha 2 is not affected.
Word up.
17 damage to the one person who failed, which was Raspin.
Oh,
Right? What was your roll, Raspin?
it was bad.
Okay, yeah, then.
And I used my
Then you-
inspiration to make it worse.
Oh, word. Word.
It works
Yeah.
When my
So
hit points hit 0, I just poof back into Raspin. I don't continue to take the rest of the damage.
the damage roll, any excess damage rolls over.
Oh. Okay. So then that means I take 9 damage to me.
All right. Which brings us to the fact that the necromancer is going to also 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away. And his menacing little bodyguard guy is standing at the bottom of the stairs, bringing us around to Mr. Zizek.
Did he move 10-foot squares? I wasn't looking.
He moved
Yeah, I
5.
can't-
Well, it was 5 per half of the square.
Okay, just checking. Because I want to try.
That's why he's off to the side of one of the squares.
So we're kind of up on like a big balcony stairish thing, right?
Yes, you
Just
are.
down along the cave wall.
This right here, at the top of the stairs, probably should have mentioned this, is like a 30-foot drop right now, and it descends as you go down the stairs and grades out to 0.
Okay. Are these 10-foot squares or are they 5?
These are 10-foot squares. So it would be like 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25, 30.
I want to move as far down the stairs as I can without immediately being... Well, yeah, even if I'm in the melee range of the zombie guard, I want to move as far down as I can get from my position.
So even still, you guys icons are a little bit big for this map, which is my fault. I'm changing map size here, so. Riggs, I'm gonna move you for a second.
I was going to say,
Same
you can drink us.
Same thing for Raspin. So
Ah.
that's 5, 10,
15, 20.
15, 20, 25, 30.
How far away is the necromancer from my location?
Oh!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet as the crow flies, or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet by the staircase.
Zizek's gonna reach into like his he's got like a artificer overcoat that kind of he has over his
Mhm.
brass armor or bronze armor or whatever it is, and he's gonna pull out a vial and he's just gonna whip it onto the cave floor below the, like he's gonna throw it like right,
Whip it good.
gonna whip it, and it's gonna just be like a vial of nitroglycerin, and as he does that, some of the rock and stone on the cave floor is gonna explode out and catapult towards the necromancer. So that's a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw from the necromancer.
Necromancer dexterity saving throw is gonna be a 12.
He gets hit with catapult.
Catapulto.
Takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
Clonk, and he goes, "Ow, you fool! You'll pay for hurting a lord."
Yeah, bludgeon him.
Yeah.
Alpha 2, y'all go! And Alpha 2 is gonna move as close as he can. He can float and fly. So he's just gonna float up from the like height of the balcony out into the room, just kind of hovering in the air and try to get as close as he can to. So probably like somewhere like here, as close as he can to this location.
What's his distance?
His move speed is normal. I believe it's 30.
But he
Those
can
are his
cover.
10 feet.
So he can hover, right?
He can fly, yeah.
So he gets to this space.
Well, that's as far as he can go. He can't go like more diagonally out towards him.
He could.
Yeah, his fly speed is 30. His
There.
ground movement is 20. I want to get him from where he was right here.
Yeah.
To as far up, like towards these guys as he can.
Yeah,
Right,
he
your
was-
speech
he
is
was right
10
there.
feet.
5, 10. No, that's Raspin.
So 15,
15.
20,
Yeah.
25, 30. So I guess
15. He's hard to grab when I shove and shrunk down like that. 20, 25, 30. Like that?
yeah. Is that as far as he can go?
Yes.
All right. And then let's see. How long is his eye beam? His eye beam is 30. Fuck. All right. Well.
Out on rank.
Can I get within 30? Can I get within 30 feet of this fucker with that? No, I can't. Can I?
You are within 30 feet of him. 5, 10,
Alright,
15,
yeah,
20. Yeah, you're 20 feet
Yeah,
away from
Alpha
him.
2 is gonna look at the necromancer. He's gonna see that he can't, and then his eye, rather than moving the position of his body, his eye is gonna move across to like his foot, and then his eye is just gonna move through his body to his foot and look towards that zombie, and a forced strike. Red laser beam comes out.
What damage type is this again? Sorry.
Say that again.
What damage type is it?
It's force damage specifically.
damage.
So that is going to be 23 to hit.
Yeah. As the beam of force from the Beamos eye shoots forward and blasts into this pale zombie.
I need to get like a little fucking homunculi card that just has his stats at all times. 1d4 plus PB force damage. So proficiency bonus force damage. That would be my proficiency bonus right now is 3. So a total of 4 force damage.
4 damage slams into this pale Zamb at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, that's it for my turn. As Zizek brandishes his quarterstaff in 2 hands and says,
Lord of Death, well, get ready to die.
Bringing us to our new party member, Mr. Dendron Duskbeard, back there.
Josh, if you have the DM add a new character to the journal that you can control, you can just make that the homunculus.
He has a.
Stats you want, and add a
He is.
picture.
He's already there.
Oh.
They can add as a familiar
well, then
skill
all you
under
do
your
is fill in
character
blank.
sheet.
He was just saying you had to make a permanent thing for it.
You do have to. You do have to make a creature.
Right, I was saying
Right.
if you add one in the journal, you can put the stats in the journal, and it's just like having a second character.
Josh, you should absolutely be able to move Beta 2.
"Oh, I can move Beta 2, Alpha 2.
Alpha 2,
Beta
sorry.
2's Alpha
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
it's not removed,
Alpha 2
and it's
20.
now. This
Yes.
is yeah. I can move him. I'm just saying that I don't have like him in a journal page or anything.
Right,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He's in the journal.
Like he's
Well,
saying.
he's in the journal as Beta 2. I just have to change his name to Alpha 2.
Oh well, I don't have access to
Right,
that
you gotta
either.
have Josh. You gotta give Josh he can see it in his thing and have editing.
I'm looking at
control.
it now. Can be edited and controlled by Zizek in the
Yep.
journal of journal entry for Beta 2, which I'm changing to Alpha 2 right now.
Well then, that's a horse of a different color.
He is in there.
I'm curious why when I click on journal, all I see is Zizek.
Press reload, maybe it'll pop up.
Show to players. Show to everyone. Now try it.
I just did a
Lock my
reload.
screen. What's he doing?
Oh, here he is.
I had to hit a button. I didn't hit a button. There was a button that had not been hit.
Save changes button.
Looks like I can control Dendron Duskbeard now.
Okay.
Yeah, that got all messed up.
That son of a bitch, I don't want it on my screen.
Oh, that's because he's. When I hit show all, it turned him to. Yeah. Can be edited and controlled by. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to move Dendron.
I see him now.
There you go, sweet. I can see him now too, but.
Oh, you can move your guy, right? It's your turn, by the way.
Who's mine?
Yeah, yours.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I moved 25 feet,
Yep.
and then I cast as a not cast, but as a bonus action, I use my Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary, which from the edges of the coffin, dim light starts. It starts as a shadow eking out of the edges of the coffin, and dim light surrounds me in a 30-foot sphere. So I'm going to make a 15-foot bubble my character in a second. Everybody who ends their turn in that area can either gain 1d6 plus 5 temporary hit points or remove a charmed or frightened effect on themselves. And that's at the end of turn for the next minute. And I'm done.
About that size? Oh,
Oh my God, why is that? That's supposed to be 15 feet.
that's because I have the map scaled down
Oh, okay, I'll
way
remove mine.
Maximus. Yeah, just
Imagine little squares inside the big.
It's 30 feet.
3 squares.
4 squares a day. Wait. That's a huge circle.
Yeah, it's a pretty big area. And if you end your turn in that area, you gain 1d6 plus 5 temporary HP, which does stack with aid, or you can remove a charmed or fear effect.
Yo, Mictor, how capable are you? Just out of curiosity, because I got you in the initiative and you're just in the other room.
I'm just listening.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that would make it. So yep, that you said that was your turn. That's gonna make it our bodyguard friend's turn. He is going to, or it, whatever it might have been in life. It certainly is not now in death. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bam. Just enough space to get to the Ziz. And this guy is going to... First, he's going to try and like reach out with his wicked little fingers and try to suck some life out of you for a 7 to hit, which I'm sure doesn't.
Yay.
Frustrated, he reaches for his belt and unsheathes his wicked longsword, slashing at you from the sheath position for a 14 to hit.
Not hit.
As it glances off of your finely crafted and much modified super staff of badassery. He has used his movement in his action, and it is the end of its turn. So we will go to Raspin.
Raspin
Goal to rule them all.
will, from where he's standing, since he's close enough,
Mm-hmm.
Aspen is going to call lightning.
Ooh.
60-foot radius, jeez. Under 20
Oh yeah,
feet range.
it's no big deal.
Right?
No big deal at all, you know.
Is the
So-
room big enough for the cloud to appear?
I believe. What's the requirement?
60 feet, I believe.
10 foot tall. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, the ceiling in this place is tall. This is a big empty cavern. Yeah, all day. So it's a 60-foot
Yeah.
circle, you say?
Yes.
Fucking love that spell.
It's great. All you need is the space of somebody. It doesn't have to have open sky, just 60 feet of it.
Right. Yeah, I've never cast before, so it's fun.
It's really nice.
Whoever's in it's got to make a dex saving throw.
Well, it's your call lightning. It's your choice who gets fucking wanged with it.
I'm trying to get the necromancer. I don't think I can get more than just him with the 10-foot squares.
Yeah, you only choose one target. Once you pop up the spell, then you just like, boom, call lightning bolt. Boom, call lightning bolt.
Right, it's like centered on the area, and then as an action, you make lightning strike.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I'll
I
strike
believe
a
it's been a
dexterity
while.
Saving throw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So where do you want this thing?
I'd like to get it if the edges could hit both of the bad guys, because if
Edge.
they're within 5 feet of it, they gotta
You
make a
can-
dex save.
I'll allow it because they're both on or in the circle. If you put
It's
it like
closed.
that.
Right. Well, in the wording, it's kind of weird too, because it says the circle and then it says each creature within 5 feet of that point. So it kind of.
You cut out.
Anyway.
Yeah.
2 dex savings throws, please, from these little assholes.
I think you can only do one per turn, though.
I believe so.
It says each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save.
Yeah,
Right, where the
within
lightning
5 feet
strikes.
of 1 point.
Oh, you choose.
So
a
you now
point.
basically have a 60-foot umbrella which you
That
hold
makes sense.
concentration
Okay,
on.
Thank you.
And
So
then
yeah, I'll hit the necromancer. So if anybody was close to the necromancer, they would get some damage too.
right, exactly. So he's gonna get a dex save, and he is probably gonna fail with a 6.
He does fail, so he can take some 3d10.
Ooh, ouch. How much sauce?
All the sauce.
20 damage.
Damn. Bam. As you
Nice.
hit him with a solid blast of lightning, he's like, "Ha! The heretic! You flies!" Seems to think very highly of himself, this one. Alright.
I guess I'll end my turn there so I can take the, what was it, 1d6 heal?
Paul, yeah, what is the heal thing on your bubble?
Sorry, 1d6 plus 5. I can roll it right now.
5. Oh, awesome. So I'm gonna heal myself 7 damage, 7 life. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, go
End my
for it.
turn.
Yep.
Riggs.
Nobody hits me with fucking rocks, and I'm going to rage, and I'm going to run. 10, 20, 30, 35.
Well, you got like a 10-foot drop off, your 15-foot drop off right there that you would have to deal with.
Gladly jumping right off that.
Yeah.
That's why I raged first.
Fair. I guess that covers
Wait,
you for the
that's stupid
damage,
mistake.
right?
Yeah.
Eight
I've made that mistake
falling
before.
damage, so 4. You just pop a little cartilage
Tis-
out your ankle.
Yeah, 'tis but a flesh inner wound bleeding, not thine. I'm good.
Mechanical injury. Well, go
And
ahead.
I will then use my action to dash to go another 10, 20, 30 feet and get right up in this dude's fucking face.
All right.
And as I do, I fucking just pull out Soul Reaver and I'm like, you fucking hungry?
Always.
And that is the end of my turn.
Bringing us back to Wolfengog.
I'm gonna open the chest.
It is empty.
Boosh.
Ain't that a
There
kick
as
in the
bait
head?
for the Rock's Fall trap.
Ain't that a bitch?
Anything else on your turn, sir? Bonus action, movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move there.
If you end in that bubble, you get a 1d6 plus 5 temporary HP.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Roll it for him
yeah.
then.
Absolutely.
You may have found nothing, but
I
at
already
least you
have
didn't blow
my
up.
You got...
HP
No,
plus
that's maximum HP, so these stack together. So your aid increases your max by 5, and then this gives you temporary HP. So you gain an additional 7 temporary HP on top of that 5 you get from aid.
Okay. That's the one I want.
And that's every turn as long as you end in that sphere.
All right. Anything else from you, my dude?
No.
All right. So, he, being the man that he is just going to continue to... And he's going to continue to cast more evil arcana. Let's see what this says, actually. One second. Oh, yeah. You see him crush a black pearl in his hands and throw it in the air, screaming like an angry beast. And we're going to change this to the purple. And let's see here. How many of you can we fit in the circle?
Hey.
It is a 10-foot thing.
Gas prices over here skyrocketing, and I'm getting 5.3 miles per gallon right now because all I've been doing is idling my fucking truck at the parking lot of this hotel, smoking weed.
That'll get the most of you. So that's everybody except for Riggs, giving me a Constitution saving throw as a ring of just pure evil energy wraps around a large area as he does his most powerful attack.
I got a 9.
24 for Ziz.
What do I need? I'm sorry.
Constitution saving throw from evil magic, sir.
Oh, it got me too now? What did I say?
18.
All right, 18 for you, Billy. What was yours?
Good. How about 14? Not so good.
All right, that just doesn't get there. Riggs, you don't do one. So Paul, what was yours again?
9.
Okay, that's not gonna work. And Ziz,
24.
how about Alpha 2?
Wait, is this the same spell? No, it
Alpha 2 is a 14.
So the only one that passes the save is Zizek.
What?
What did you get?
I got an 18.
Oh yeah, okay, you did. And what was yours, Zizek? A 20 something, right? Josh, your roll was like a 20 something, right, Zizek?
24.
Yeah. So you Wolfengog and Zizek. Everybody else fails. And it's a lot of damage. Riggs, you're not there for that. That's unfortunate.
I think it's quite fortunate.
All right, 25 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Half to those who passed.
A good chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's not. It's Skin's freshest layer.
All right.
Child's play right.
Polemo. And he's just like, how dare you come into my cave?
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Okay.
Bringing
All
us
right.
to Zizek. How will you retaliate?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what happens to my homunculi.
Raspin, concentration check, please.
I took it. It was good.
All right.
That may have destroyed Alpha 2.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9.
I would have preferred on the other thing.
Alright. If it is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dex saving throw, it takes only half damage. Instead, it takes no damage if it succeeds, and only half damage if it fails. Okay.
Oh, don't kill Alpha 2.
So I would take half of 25, correct?
Yarp.
Is that half of it already, right?
You would take half of 25, and yeah,
So half of 25 would be 12?
12. Yeah.
Yeah, that leaves Alpha 2 with 1 hit point. Yeah.
Couldn't I just killed him?
Yeah. Because he takes
Shut
half.
up,
Did
you
he
racist.
save? Because
The
he
anti-
takes none.
The anti-homunculus. Well, that's from dex saves. This was a Constitution save.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
So yeah, I
wait,
think it's
so-
just dead. Because even half damage is still 16 second. What was it? 35. So it's still, you know.
Yeah, it was
25.
Yeah. That allows it to make a dex saving throw. Yeah, so okay. So Alpha
Yeah.
2 just he crumbles. His obsidian form crumbles. His eye is floating for a moment, and then you see the little obsidian heart drops to the floor.
that is makes you sad.
You fucking cunt! And I point the fucking blade right in her face.
So what
right
is-
in their face?
Sorry, I've been working so hard to fucking make a character sheet for Alpha 2, and now fucking he just get killed. Because I've been trying to like fucking put it all into Roll20 here. What does this aura do? This blue thing?
That's Billy's call lightning.
Okay, I don't have to worry about that.
You can
I don't have to worry.
Someone was actually able to kill him.
Stronger. Better.
I don't have to worry about some sort of thing that Dendron did. Didn't Dendron do some sort of power up?
It's around
thing?
me.
If
Okay,
you
gotcha.
it's around him, and if you end your turn near him, you get temp HP.
I get temp HP. Okay, not a big deal. So, what I'm going to do then, Zizek's gonna say. He's gonna look to the zombie minion and he's gonna say, "Batter's up!" And he's gonna, twist the handle, which causes nitroglycerin to kind of pour down the end of the quarterstaff, and he's going to hit it with a booming bonk attack. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Hey.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Not a lot of damage. It's gonna be 4 bludgeoning damage and 4 thunder damage. And it's now sheathed in a booming energy.
Mm-hmm.
And if it moves, it takes 2d8 thunder damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to force that, I guess, by potentially subjecting myself to damage that I could have maybe avoided by not moving. But I'm going to move backwards into the... I'm gonna take a 5-10 foot step back first.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
It will use its attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Because he is a grumpy boy. His stupid sheet would pop up. would love to do that. He goes, hiya. 11 to hit.
11 will not hit.
Unsurprising.
And what is this? Does this gives temp HP or something if I go into it?
Yes.
Yeah, if you end your turn within it, you get 1d6 plus 5, or you can remove charm or fear effect.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end my turn inside the aura.
You get 11 life.
Wait a
11
minute.
temp.
I actually still have a bonus action. So 60 feet. Is Alpha 2's Obsidian Heart on the floor 60 feet away?
Yeah.
20.
Okay, I'm going to actually cast level 1, first level Healing Word on Alpha 2.
No, let him die.
No.
Alright, you just
Not his time
he's
yet.
alive.
No, he didn't.
You said he died, implying that he was alive.
His obsidian form crumbled and his heart fell to the floor, but then you see Zizek take another vial out of his coat and he's going to just lob it overhead and it's going to land onto the broken obsidian parts of Alpha 2 and restore him to 5 hit points as
All right.
he magically just comes back together. His heart then becomes his eye and he's back in the game.
Pumping it up.
And that's it for Zizek.
All right, let's go like this. Dendron Duskbeard, it's your turn.
How far is the drop from, like, right about here?
Right about here, you say?
Yes, sir.
Like right in between the circles? Like 20 feet.
I'm gonna sprint and do the jumping.
All right. Zelda roll.
You can cast a spell while you have a concentration.
50.
Yeah.
Another concentration spell.
Could you move my circle as well?
Sure can.
Thanks, pal.
7 of the falling damage.
Yep.
Blurbus. All right. What else you got?
I'm going to use my bonus action, but he's going to pull a small hand scythe from his hip. He's going to start whispering, and he chucks it in the air. And as he chucks it, it grows. The hilt expands out, and it grows into a full-length scythe. The head of it being in the shape of a raven, and the mouth is open, and that's where the blade comes out of the mouth. And that is a spirit weapon next to the lich.
What are you, a scyther?
I wish.
You're casting spiritual weapon. I'm picking
Yes,
up
sir.
now.
Just throwing some flavor. It's a big, nasty scythe.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna use this big skull.
Perfect.
There. It's a Mongolian skull, apparently. from
And that is a
South
20 to hit. Nice. 26 total.
Park. Okay. Yep.
I had Mongolian beast for lunch.
And it does 13 radiant damage.
13 radiant damage against a necromancer. That'll do. That'll do.
Yep, that's me.
He's hurting.
Oh, and I also get the temp hit points back.
Yep.
It's 9.
10, 15, 20. This guy is going to see you threatening his master and run up upon you to attack.
18
Takes
HP.
2d8 thunder damage. 1
Yes,
second.
yes, it does. It actually takes 2d6 falling damage as well. 6. So, what are you doing for the... So, 11 total
He
damage.
takes 8 thunder damage for moving.
14 total damage. Bam. That's an ouchie for him. And he is still going to attack my boy over here.
18 AC.
Oh, actually, that's 3d8, right? Because... Oh, no.
Ignore that.
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, 18 AC is not going to cut it for that one. Or that one, as he clangs uselessly against your armor with his wicked longsword. It's a fucking wicked guy. Ready, wicked longsword. Raspin.
Raspin is going to cast a bit of the Cure Wounds on himself
Yep.
at a 2nd level. Where'd he go? There you are. Okay, so 2d8 plus 4. Am I able to maintain concentration while in animal form?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast that, which I will heal myself.
You just
before-
can't cast new spells after, that's all.
Right, before switching into a giant spider and crawling up and getting basically just into that circle again.
Sexy thorax.
Just into this circle again?
The black circle, yeah.
You get 7 temporary HP.
Yeah, but I'm at full health as a spider.
You still get the temporary
Oh,
HP.
it's temp HP, awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's every turn for a minute. I loves it. Don't have to heal. Healer without healing.
Save spell slots.
I still have those, but yeah.
All right. Excuse me. Riggs. I think I know how the rest of this is gonna go.
Murder, murder, murder.
I mean, we can only hope, as Riggs will take fucking Soul Reaver and begin to just recklessly wave it around in an extremely threatening manner and swing at the son of a bitch.
Fate of a necromancer eaten by an evil sword.
First one is 28 to hit.
I think that gets there on this. Yes, that gets there. Yep.
Second one's a 20 to hit.
Why don't you roll me damage in the first one first?
Oh, because I'm just swinging away, but...
Oh, I'm aware.
16 on the first.
You cleave into him, staggering him backwards with his blood spraying out into the air, and then your 20 hits for how much damage? As Soul Reaver plunges home directly into the heart of this necromancer. What a fate of a necromancer toying with death, to have his heart plunged into by the great and mighty Soul Reaver as his blood explodes in a shower of red mist, sucking back into the sword, and his soul crumples away from his husk of a body, screaming as it enters the void that is the Soul Reaper.
11 damage.
That was way more than enough that he needed, and his robes are now filled with the dry leaf-like material that the Soul Reaver leaves for a body.
Your soul is mine, you fucker.
I'm not sure I like that sword. You don't leave me a body to do my job with.
Hey, what are you gonna do with the fucking body?
My job?
With the death of its master, the other thing collapses from animation and falls over dead.
Oh, poor thing.
Ending initiative. You have slain the necromancer in this cavern.
Huzzah. Jinx.
Aha.
Well-timed huzzahs, gentlemen.
Right?
Combat is over?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably have to go to bed as well. It is way past my bedtime.
That being said, I will just very speedily say that if you were to continue to explore, you'd find that there was a long hallway up above that leads into a last area that...
Can I move my homunculus into the aura around the cleric to heal him?
He's there. It gets it. Also, I cast, whoever's hurt, I cast Aura of Vitality for a minute. It's stupid.
I want to cast Magic Missile.
Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to
I
do
did
with
It's around me.
darkness,
Everybody,
the
whoever
class-
wants can get a
class needs
D6
darkness.
for every minute, or every 6 seconds for a minute. So it's 10. It's 20 D6. So does anybody need life? You can take them 2d6 at a time, up to 10 2d6 combinations.
All right. So.
And that takes a minute.
That's pretty pimpin'.
This, if everybody wants to zoom out on the map just for a red second. Not even a purple one. This is a red second. This area down here is like his stitchery workbench where he was like stitching zombies up and stuff. So there's that area. And then this last area up yonder, excuse me, reads as follows. An oval cabin opens here, 40 feet wide and 60 feet long. Dark purple tapestries hang on the walls. At the center stands a pedestal fashioned of severed arms, arranged to clutch one other in a cone. Cradled in the uppermost hands is a glowing crystal sphere. A dark sigil with an eye-like slit floats above the sphere.
Pretty spooky. Was there anything on the body of the necromancer?
Yes.
After it's disintegrated?
Yes. A small but finely bladed dagger. A component pouch stuffed full of necromantic type of buffoonery, and his spellbook.
I'm quite interested in the spellbook. Does anyone want this component pouch?
And lastly, my friend, whoa, what the fuck happened?
I want it.
You want the component pouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Does anyone want the dagger?
And then lastly, this that back study area, that oval, the tapestries place, the glowing sphere. Let's see here. The glowing sphere in the center of the room with the weird sigil above it. The glowing sphere itself is a drift globe.
Is a drift globe?
Yep.
Nobody else can fuck with that shit.
And somebody roll me an investigation check.
On it.
Yeah, don't have me do that.
I'm pretty good, but D&D Beyond on my mobile device will not stop rolling. Fucking D4s.
What was that?
It's all me. With
17.
17? Alright. In this room up here, hidden in little cracks in the walls and behind a few things, you find 165 silver and 4 polished jets worth 50 gold each.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I have a pen now.
So 165 silver and 4 polished gems. They are jets, Jet, 50 gold each.
Not bad.
Got it. Okay. Gold for each.
Josh.
Yes, can we shut the music off?
Sure can. Shut up,
I couldn't find a way to like turn the volume down or shut it off myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was the gold?
I wish I knew how to shut that. But it wasn't
Hmm?
this session.
What was that, Paul?
I'm sorry. I missed most of that. Yeah, the music. I don't know. I've been fucking with it most of the time too.
Sorry.
It
Yeah.
scared me at first because I didn't know where it came from, and it just started coming through my laptop. I started freaking. I was like, "What is playing that? I don't have anything open." I was like so mad.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just, like I said, I didn't know. It was weird.
Just volume mixes in Chrome.
Well, the rest of
That's
my
all I do.
audio comes through my headphones. I don't know why that didn't. Apparently, Mary just told me my dice sound from D&D Beyond has been coming through the speakers as well, and it's so loud. I didn't know.
Josh, I just messaged you the contents of that spellbook.
You're breaking up, dude. You're breaking up. I didn't hear anything.
I messaged you the contents of the spellbook.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was just curious. It might not be something that I can actually learn as an artificer, but I RP wise, he's curious what a necromancer spell loadout looks like in a spell book. So
Yes,
I
and-
hand it off to somebody else, like maybe Kuldash, who's a wizard? Question mark, right? Is Kuldash a wizard?
Blade Singer, yeah.
So it might end up going to Kuldash. Just remember that, Jake, if you're still in here. Is he still in here?
Yeah, he is.
Sounds good, bro.
Alright. But Zizek's gonna want to know what the hell's going on with it, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, and that was pretty much it. The only other thing that you find is that down here on his workbenches and his stitchery boards and whatnot, there was Ziz. You would be the one that would have noticed the fact that there was the goods necessary to manufacture diseases, which fits the bill with why you guys were kind of sent here in the first place.
I'm going to put the contents of that into my portable hole.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna kind of like carefully just drop them into the portable hole. Like, can I take how big is the bench?
You can the bench is they're like 3 feet wide, 6 feet long, and there's 3 of them.
Wow. Well, the
But
portable
there's-
hole's 10 by 10. So.
There's the shit that's on the benches, which is like a cleaver, a bunch of stitching equipment, some electric, some like things, rudimentary things that would generate electricity.
Oh, he's taking those.
Yep.
And then he's taking some of the disease stuff as proof that the necromancer was doing it.
Yes.
And that we've kind of stopped it. So he's gonna just kind of carefully place those all into the portable hole.
All right.
Okay.
Got CDC's worst nightmare in the portable hole.
Yeah, he'll get rid of it later, but he wants to prove that we stopped the plague shit. What was who took the drift globe or whatever?
No one yet.
It's just floating there.
To where you think that everything's hunky dory.
If you touch it, does it fuck with anything? Like, how can I like do an Arcana check?